And now I'm unmuted, and I totally was not just talking to myself for like 20 seconds straight. Hello, everybody. Hello. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the continuation and almost thrilling conclusion of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy, Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney 2, Justice for All. How's it going, gamers? How's it going, VOD heads? How's it going to all my pre-stream chatters? How's it going to all the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney fans throughout the world? How are you doing tonight? It is time to almost finish the entire case, but not quite yet. I think I might want to do the entire part of the next trial in one sitting, because I know that that's the finale, like that's it. Like after that you beat the game. So I might do that, and that might be like a giga stream. But in order to get there, we got a little bit of investigating to do, don't we? Because that's a part of the job, isn't it? We can finish it. I think we can. Kate, how you liking the case so far? I think it's alright so far. I think it's pretty good. I would like it a lot more if I was smarter and better at it. But I'm not, and that's why I got kind of tilted last night. But that'll never happen again, because now I'm going to pay the utmost attention to everything that happens, all of the fine details, and absolutely nothing is going to go wrong for the rest of this entire case. That's only going to be correct after correct after correct. Also, you were drunk? Well, I'm drunk for the entire game, but you know, that was like a particular problem for me. I don't know what really caught me up that hard, and in hindsight, it wasn't even that difficult. But I fucked up. I fucked it. I've let all of you down, but we got through it all the same. We fought tooth and nail to claw our way out of that hole that we dug ourselves into, and it was for the better, because now we are here, and it is time to take a nice deep breath and do some investigating. We're gonna find the rest of the clues to this case. We're gonna prove how that suicide thing was like turbo important, and it's gonna be fucking great. I'm going to make a tweet, which I already did, so I don't even know why I'm saying, like, I'm going to do that in the future when it's already happened. I'm going to make a Discord community notification post right now. Maya is fucking dead? I mean, if D Killer is a man of his word, yeah, Maya is no longer alive. She has eaten her last burger. Which is sad, and I guess I'll have to overcome all that trauma today, right here, right now, because that's what I'm gonna have to deal with, all of these emotions. But is it really that bad? I mean, we have, like, the better version of Maya with us anyway, so I'm just saying, you know, is it really that bad? I don't think so. We're gonna be fine. Cheers, everybody, to the first drink of the night. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Cade, this heat wave is insane. Is there a heat wave? I didn't even know that. I have not stepped foot outside of my home today, nor have I paid attention to the weather. I also haven't stepped foot outside my home for the past, well, actually, that's not true. I've went outside a little bit, but I don't know. It's hot. It do be hot. It is like, you know, summer in the Midwest, so what do? You be hot is the answer. Are you enjoying one of the best cases of the trilogy? I think this one is pretty good so far, yeah. Thank you, Bison Da Ripper, for the Prime. Bison Da Ripper for 10 months. That's a long time. Thank you very much. It's a heat wave so bad it shut down my power. Really? I didn't hear about that. That sucks, man. Well, I assume it's back now, or maybe you're on your phone. Yeah, it do be hot. Sometimes it be hotter than other times because the heat waves. They're not fun. It's not very fun when it's so hot. Bro, why did you ping me? Because I want you to be here for this stream, Dark Winters, and now you are, so... Welcome to the stream, Dark Winters! Enjoy your stay, and cheers! Oh yeah, that's good. Updated thoughts on Adrian Andrews? I mean, my thoughts on Adrian Andrews haven't changed since the first 5 minutes after I met her. She's a bitch, but I would fuck her. And now I'm gonna drink a little bit more, and then I'm gonna play the game, okay? Here we go, everybody. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Alrighty. Hi, Adriana. How is it going? Law? This is Law. I am the law. Phoenix Wright is the law. Wait, who? Lamau? Don't worry about it. Doesn't matter. I didn't say anything. Hi, also. Welcome. Alright. Just a little bit more. Like 2 more drinks, and then we're gonna hop right into it. Feet first. and we're gonna do great. I bit my tongue so hard it started bleeding. I can't talk now. Anyway, how's your day been so far? Better than yours, apparently. I'm sorry about your tongue. That is not fun. The worst thing ever is when you, like, accidentally bite your cheek or something, and then it, like, swells up a little bit, but it's swollen, so it's easier to bite, so you bite it again, and then it swells up more, and it's just like this vicious cycle. It's like, fuck mouth injuries. They're not fun to deal with. I know that's not the tongue, but it's related to oral damage, which is not fun to deal with, so I sympathize. Cheers, again. Infinite growth glitch? Yeah, it sucks. They need to patch that out. It's not pleasant. I don't like it at all. I don't think anyone does. Unless you're, like, you know, insane. Thank you very much, I Need Professional Help, for the 100 biddies. I can't believe that popular internet streamer WeegeeTheGod was killed and replaced by sussy imposter WeegeeTheClod. So sad. Listen, I'm not WeegeeTheClod, okay? I think we all know the difference between WeegeeTheGod and WeegeeTheClod, okay? It's pretty obvious, and if you can't tell the difference by this point, then honestly, I'm sorry, I don't even know how to help you. I've rambled and stalled for too long. I have the drinks in me. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling intelligent. I'm not gonna get tilted beyond belief this time. Let's fucking do it. Let's go. Let's see if Maya is still breathing. My gut says no, and my heart hopes the same, but we will have to wait and see. March 22nd, 5:24 p.m., Right and Co. Law Offices. Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya! Yeah, sorry, kid. We couldn't save her. There, Pearls. At least we still have you, and well, listen, is it really that bad? You can just summon Maya back. It's fine. Everything's gonna be fine. I can't take it anymore. Wah. Look, it'll be all right. Everything may still work out, you know, we don't know. You know, this sucks a lot more than having to deal with Maya, because at least we can just buy Maya a burger. Although, I guess we could just buy Pretzel a kiwi and she'd calm down. The condition was that we had to get a not guilty verdict, and so far, the kidnapper has kept his word and hasn't hurt Maya. To our knowledge. I mean, he is a kidnapper. You really think he's, like, untrustworthy or lying to us? I highly doubt that. And he won't, because Mr. On Guard hasn't been given a guilty sentence yet. Sniffle, sniffle. Yeah, cheer up, kid. We don't have time to stand around crying. We gotta get going. So summon Mia. Summon Sherlock Holmes himself, in fact, and let's get our asses a-moving. I don't know how we're, like, somehow related to Sherlock Holmes, or whatever his stupid his name is. It's like Burlock Blomes or something in the new game. I don't know all the details. But yeah, can't we just, like, get him in here? That would probably be helpful. Mystic Maya is in much more pain than I am. Yeah, probably. I mean, we don't know what's happening to her, but I try not to think about it. Hey, what are you doing in here? Yo, do you need a job? I can't pay you very well, but again, that shouldn't really be a problem for you. Hey, you guys, glad I caught you, pal. Mr. Scruffy Detective. Oh boy, looks like Detective Gumshoe. Yeah, you don't say. What gave it away, Phoenix? Has been dubbed Mr. Scruffy Detective in Pearls' book now? I suppose so. It's just plain old Mr. Dick Gumshoe now, and I came to talk to you, pal. But we're kind of busy right now, unless you maybe want to help me? What are you doing here, buddy? The future. Tell me about the future. So, what are you gonna do from now on, now that you're not, like, employed? Are you okay? I can't help you. And also, did you see the no loitering sign outside of my office? What do you mean, pal? Well, you've been fired, right? So, do you have a new job lined up? Bro, it happened like 30 minutes ago. I don't think he's gonna have a new job lined up just like that. Oh, that! What am I supposed to do now, pal? I don't know, what do I look like, a fucking career test? I don't have anything coming in at all until my next payday. What are you talking about? You don't have another payday. You got fired. I guess that means I'm just gonna have to work here at your place, pal. Say what? You'll be searching for things that will prove Mr. On Guard's innocence all day, right? Well, that is true, yes. So yeah, I'm gonna help you out, pal. I've got lots of experience in investigating and watching over people's places. And I did such a good job that I got fired, so you know you can trust me. And I'm great at making really simple meals, pal. I'll take care of it all. Come on, Mr. Nick, let's let Mr. Scruffy Detective take care of things. Okay, I guess so. By the way, what's your best dish? Instant noodles, pal. Why am I surrounded by people who only eat cheap, unhealthy food? Edgeworth. That was the first time I've ever seen Mr. Edgeworth act like that. Really? Is it really that out of the ordinary? I feel like it wasn't that crazy. Never thought he'd say something like that. He didn't care if Miss Andrews killed herself. He said that? That's horrible. Yeah, I guess she was blacked out the entire time, which is kind of sad and creepy, but oh well. At least she was blacked out and possessed by a nice spirit. But because of him doing that, we got the truth finally. The truth. I feel like that's not exactly true. We have a lot more truths to uncover. That's why we have another day of proving our innocence. Miss Andrews' last testimony. I wonder if that was the truth. I'll give you that there was nothing strange in her testimony itself, but I still think there is something fundamentally wrong with the whole thing. You mean about that thing, pal? Why would she want to, no, I mean almost need to frame Mr. On Guard? I couldn't figure that out from anything she said all day. Then you're saying that testimony was a lie? Not a lie per se, it just feels like there's more here than meets the eye. Or that's what Aunt Edgeworth would like us to believe. That's such a dirty trick! Even that woman prosecutor was better than that. I don't know if that's exactly true, Franziska von Karma. Speaking of Miss Von Karma, do you have any more information on her condition? Is she dead? Please, fingers crossed, maybe? What? I love the gunshot sound effect that happened when I pressed the A button on that text box. That made me happy. Wasn't she shot this morning? Yes, let's talk about that. Miss Von Karma was shot today on the way to the trial by a pistol, pal. But she's going to be fine, right? Maybe? Hopefully not, fingers crossed. I mean, Edgeworth said she was in stable condition, but, well, she was shot in the shoulder, so she's okay and still hanging in there. They should be done taking the bullet out, so she's probably resting at the hospital. Are we sure that she wants the bullet taken out? Does she not want to be more like Dad? Which one? What? Are you gonna visit her, pal? No. Well, I was kind of thinking about it. Why would you kind of be thinking about it, Phoenix? Are you kidding me? Don't go there! Hey, you've actually got a heart, don't you? Yeah, unlike her, which is why I don't want to go see the bitch. She looked like she was being tortured to death not being able to go to the trial today. So maybe it'd be good for her if you went and let her whip you for a bit, pal. Let's go let her whip us, Mr. Nick. Okay, Pearl, how about you just stay here with Dick Gumshoe, okay? How about we now I'm definitely not going. No, I don't think so. Not with her, at least. Let's see. The name of the hospital. Oh, yeah, the Hottie... Oh, no, the Hottie Clinic. That name sends a chill down my spine after everything that I've been through. Well, I guess it can't hurt to stop by and say hi. Unless, you know, she whips us, in which case it will literally hurt to stop by and say hi, which she's probably going to do. I don't want to do it, but I'm going to. Hello? There any failed prosecutors in here? Hello? I gotta blow my nose real quick. Excuse me. I got the allergies acting up again. Oh, yeah. That's good. Now, where's that silly old doctor? Never thought I'd ever come back to this place. Always hoped I didn't have to come back to this place. No, baby! No! Absolutely not pleasant what I see on my screen right now. It pisses me off, it makes me mad, and I don't like it. I'm gonna drink. Every time this guy shows up again, I have to take a drink. Also, what's up, hacker? How you doing? I'm visiting the Franziska girl at the Hottie Clinic. You are just in time. Yeah, I'm sure we're gonna get some real gems worth of dialogue out of this exchange. I don't like looking at him. I don't like thinking about him. Now, here's the question, chat. Who's worse? This guy or the director for the Steel Samurai? Which one of those characters is more reprehensible and evil? That is the question of the day. It's hard to say. I don't know. I'm not really sure. This guy does kind of suck. This guy, like, belongs in jail, like, straight up. You know, so did the director. He was also kind of a dickhead, but I don't know. I do see, like, everybody saying this guy. And I think I'm inclined to agree. But I still feel like it's kind of close. Anyway, where were we? Yes, are you here to visit a patient? Hi again. Wait a second, How could you possibly forget this man? Yes, I'm Director Hottie. Why are you still here? Yes, what was it? Can I help you? You can tell me. Yes. Director Hottie? Oh shit, big dicks on campus. Edgeworth? Yes, I'm Director Hottie. Oh, you're the man from this morning. Yes, what was it? Director Franziska. How is Franziska von Karma? I'm glad that we get to go in there together and see her as a family. This is happy. This is good. You don't need to worry. Yes, she's in good hands. Because, you see, I'm personally taking good care of her. Yes, I really don't. What is that look implying? Look at his eyes. Look at this rat bastard man. I do not like this. Yes, and that surgery, it went well. You have my gratitude. It looks like Edgeworth doesn't know about this director and his secret. Probably for the best. Actually, not for the best. The entire world should know about the director and his secret so he could be locked up indefinitely, removed from society, off the streets of Japanifornia, because he is too fucking dangerous to be let loose like this, taking care of patients who just got shot in the shoulder. It's a recipe for disaster. She looks so pitiful, absolutely terrified. Yes, but I understand. Yes, her opponent was a gun after all. Well, that would make sense. Oh boy, here we go. I haven't even looked at the dialogue yet, but given the hand motion, and when I snuck up on her real secret-like, she would scream really loud. Yes. Okay. But she's really cute too. When I do that, she'd whip me with her whip. Boy, did I cry like a baby. Yes, but I think I could get used to it. Yo, where you at, girl? Holy shit, that's a miraculous recovery. Go back to your room. You're so mean. So mean, my frisky friends. My frisky Friska. Oh, no, please stop. But that's good. Okay. Yes, it's time for my IV drops. Yes. Look, I hate you and all, but, like, I'm genuinely sorry, Von Karma. You did not deserve to go through that. No one on this entire planet does. And what are those tulips doing in your hand, Mr. Phoenix Wright? I knew I shouldn't have come here. Now she's going to make fun of me for caring about her health and well-being. Tell me about the shooting. Let's relive this trauma that you've just experienced, okay? I was shot in front of the courthouse in my right shoulder. Was that the whipping shoulder, or was she left-handed? I don't know. Which way would she wear the banana glove? That's what I need to know. But it's no big deal. This sort of thing happens all the time. It happens all the time! Man, is gun violence that big of a problem in Japanifornia? I don't like it. I even had full intentions of running the trial this morning. But that would have been too much, because you were shot. There's no need to act tough in front of us, you know. Regardless, I was dragged here by that man. He was so unyielding, one has to wonder if he was simply interested in stealing my case. It was the only logical course of action, given the bullet was still lodged in your shoulder. And again, that didn't stop Dad, I don't see the problem. But by taking over the case, I found myself having to clean up after you and that irresponsible deal you made. Huh? I think I know what deal he's referring to. The deal. But, like, for the people who don't know, let's just explain it for them. Yo, Miss Von Karma, you made a deal with Miss Andrews yesterday, didn't ya? I don't know what you mean. In order to make sure you got your guilty verdict on Mr. On Guard, you told Miss Andrews to not testify in court today. I don't know what you're talking about. Do you have proof that I made such a deal? You're denying it? It looks like you were lucky, Mr. Phoenix Wright. If I had been in court today, this trial would already be over. That's probably true. You're not great at your job. All while hiding Miss Andrews' own crime? That isn't my problem, whether she had tampered with the evidence or not. I have only one objective, to find On Guard guilty of murder. That is true. That is, by definition, your job. The ends justify the means. Mr. Phoenix, right? The end justifies the means. Ms. Von Karma, Adrian Andrews believed you when you said, and I quote, "If you don't tell the truth of what really happened, then On Guard will be found guilty," unquote. And what does that have to do with me? Because of that, she is now in danger of being found guilty herself. All because she believed in your words until the very end. I don't really care about that, though. She's just a weak person. Why am I visiting this bitch? Why did I buy her flowers? She has literally never been anything but pure evil towards me and my friends and my accomplices. I don't like her. Why am I even humoring her? You deserve Hottie. You know what? It's the truth. I'm sorry. But you had to know she was... Ow! I think visiting hours here are about over. So if you'll excuse me... What's wrong? Why did she suddenly cut you off? Probably because she thinks I had the advantage in the argument. What do you think? Edgeworth. Oh, Edgeworth. Today's trial. Let's talk about today's trial. What happened today at the trial, Edgeworth? That was not like you at all. Was it not? I don't know. It seems kind of par for the course, though. I mean, I know you knew about Miss Andrews' condition. You could have made her testify as many times as you wanted, but to go that far? Ah, but she wouldn't testify about that until I said something. Listen, right? The courtroom is a garden of judgment. I am putting myself on the line when I stand in there, and that's why I made the witness do the same. It's only natural. Okay, Adrian's card. Tell me more about the card. I still don't really get it. By the way, Edgeworth, you were really angry in court today. That's rare. Is it? Is it though? I feel like I've seen him make this face many, many times. Witness, that card! Give it to me! Hurry, hurry, hurry. Do you have any idea what you have stupidly yet inadvertently done? This, I can't believe you hid this from me all this time, even though I've been flashing it in everyone's face constantly. That card, what in the world is with that card? You mean this? Yes. Listen, right, this is top secret information. You absolutely cannot leak this. A special investigations team has existed for a number of years, but few know of it. Okay. Their task is to find the owner of this card, a man called Shelly D. Killer? Well, that's not... Is that related to D. Killer, perhaps? Because I know a D. Killer, but not a Shelly D. Killer. I don't even know who that is. And just as his name states, he is a killer, an assassin, the best at that. An assassin? Wait, he wouldn't happen to look like a creepy zombie butler, would he? Because if so, I think I know the guy you're referring to, actually. Picture card added to the court record was placed next to the victim at the time of the murder. Miss Andrews was carrying it. Tell me about the assassin, please. Who is this Shelly D. Killer, D. Killer is the name of a long-standing line of assassins. Long-standing? The name first appeared about 100 years ago, I hear. 100 years ago? Goddamn. They're really good at their jobs if they haven't been caught and shut down. Shelly is a professional name of the third heir to the D. Killer name. So because his professional name is Shelly, he leaves cards with a shell on them? That's not super subtle, though, is it? He has a habit of making sure to leave a card by the body of his victims. Why would he do that? We think it's a part of his duty to his clients. His duty to his clients? If he leaves a card, then his clients can be assured it was he who was the killer. Killed the victim, in fact. It also serves as insurance against any charges being pushed onto his clients. Okay. D. Killer values the trust between his clients and himself above all else. It seems that this was one honorable assassin with a moral conscience. I don't know about that, but I guess that even honorable assassins can exist. So, you think this assassin, you think he's the one who did the killing in this case? It would appear that way. The discovery of the card basically confirms it, wouldn't you agree? Shelly D. Killer, huh? Let's talk about Maya. You don't know about Maya, do ya? We're up Schitt's Creek without a hamburger. Things are not looking good, Edgeworth. I need some help over here. I noticed something at the trial today. You were behaving in a very strange manner. Is something the matter? Oh, honey, you're so in tune with my emotions. That's what I really appreciate about you. But yeah, my girl's been kidnapped. I guess I should just tell him. Maya, she's been Maya-napped. What? What does the kidnapper want? An acquittal. Okay, I did not know that. I will prepare a rescue team as soon as possible and resolve this by tomorrow. Really? Did you hear that, Mr. Nick? Mr. Edgeworth is going to... Stop trying to console me, Edgeworth. I don't need your pity. What? There's no way you can find her. We don't even have a single lead to go on. There's only one way to save her. I have to get an acquittal somehow. It's the only way. Right, listen, you need to know something. Juan Corrida was killed by Shelly D. Killer, and the client who ordered the job is Matt on guard. Well, that's kind of a problem, isn't it? Your client. Stop! I can't listen to you. I can't believe that. Okay, don't say I didn't help you. Well, if you want to continue your investigation, you will need this. What is it? The hotel right now is restricted to police personnel only, as we are looking for any clues that might lead us to Shelly D. Killer. But if you take this with you to the hotel, I'm sure they will let you enter. Letter of introduction added to the court record. Now that's received from Edgeworth, allows bearer to freely investigate the crime scene, and that's pretty good. In any case, I must attend to the preparations for Maya's rescue team. We'll meet again if anything should happen. Now, if you will excuse me... Okay, bye. Can you throw the case, please? I don't want my Maya to die. Mr. Nick, do you think Mr. On Guard hired an assassin? I don't know, probably. No way! I mean, he doesn't have a psych lock, so that... Well, you know, we asked him, did you kill anyone? And none of the psych locks popped up when he said no, so that doesn't really rule out the possibility of him hiring an assassin now, does it? Okay, I guess not. Hee. Maya, please, all I ask you is to make it home, safe and sound. I'll buy you a burger. Date? Huh? Time? Location A? Hee. I guess even kidnappers can be a little clumsy enough to drop a card like this for me. And even though he said he was an assassin, I bet he's just making that up, like how Nick does with everything in court. You know what? You can stay in there, Maya. Anyway, let's try out this card trick that I found. Click. Sounds like I got the door open. Okay, time to leave. All right, let's do it. Here we go. Date, what, time, who, location, I don't really know. Ask again. It's a bear! Wait a minute, the bear! The bears are important because the bear's in the room of Corrida. There are a lot of rooms, and also there's a little pet door on the door, and also he has a satellite dish. But like, what is it? Isn't it like 2017 and you have a satellite dish in your room? For what purpose is that for? That doesn't even make any sense. What is this place? Nice TV, though, I will admit. I've got a feeling I'm not in the hotel anymore. Are those videos over there? Well, I'll worry about that later. For now, I should probably just try to leave. I should probably escape my captor's grasp. That way, I can show them to Sis and maybe get out of here. Yeah, can we leave, though? I'm not sure how big that pet door is or how small Maya is, but if we gotta squeeze through, you gotta do what you gotta do. Let's examine. The bear, this is suspicious. This is suspicious bear. That's weird. What's a figurine? Is it a figurine? Kind of looks like a plushie, but if you say so. What's a figurine doing on a sofa in a place like this? I think it's a bear. Aw, cute. But it's got a lot of cuts and slits on it, which is kind of not cute. I wonder if it's some kind of puzzle? I don't know. It's all a puzzle. Who's this lady? There's a framed picture sitting on this coffee table. That's the woman! She kind of looks like Celeste Impacts, doesn't she? Hey, looks like something's written here. Let's see. I think it says, with love, Celeste. Oh my god, is that the suicide note? Is that the suicide note? Is it in that picture frame? That would be kind of like a little bit cliche, but that's what leads me to believe it might be. I bet this could be a clue, maybe. I don't know. Hee. Look at the satellite dish. What year is it? What is this thing? An antenna, I guess? And this is a VCR, I guess? There sure are a lot of electric gadgets in here. But what is an antenna doing in here? I don't know. Look at the stereo. Wow, I've never seen a TV this big before. Nick is really poor, isn't he? Now, where's the power button? Click. Phooey, it's busted. Now is not time to watch TV. It's not time to watch the Nickel Samurai, Maya. It's time to escape your kidnapper. If I ever got to see the Nickel Samurai on a TV like this, maybe I just wouldn't want to leave. I can't believe I just made a joke about dying, all things considered. Yeah, your head's kind of in the clouds, ain't it? Let's touch this chair. Oh, hey, it's a computer. That's not what I clicked on, but I'll take it. I've never really used one before. I have no idea where the power switch is on this thing. Drat, there goes my plan to use this somehow to get out of here. Doggy door. Unlocked, of course. And it doesn't look like I can use the card to open this door. There's a little hole at the bottom of the door. If only I was a little skinnier, then maybe I'd be able to crawl through there. Well, Nick did say to put down the burgers at some point. Oh, this is not good. This is really, really bad, actually. Oh, this simply will not do. I cannot have you wandering around at will. Eeah! Holy shit, he's a creepypasta. I hate this guy. It seems that your Mr. Right is truly concerned about you. He is? Ooh. For now, I would suggest you remain cooperative. If you cannot, there are ways in which I can help you. Okay, that's not good. Ways? You what? Dead Men Tell No Tales is a reference from a movie I really like, correct? Yes, I like that movie too. I'm almost certain I told you on our first meeting I am an assassin. No way, you're lying. I mean, an assassin? People are not always who they appear to be. You see, you thought I was not totally creepy looking, but actually I was totally creepy. You didn't see that one coming, did you, sweet Maya? It's 7:04 p.m. Yo, night court's gonna go really late tonight. It's getting real late. Mr. Nick? Huh? Oh, yeah, sorry, spaced out. I was just kind of imagining in my head what Maya must be up to. I got caught up in my thoughts about Maya's... Oh, like, that's literally what was happening. Okay. Mr. Edgeworth has left you on, you know... Yeah, I guess for now I have no choice but to believe in Mr. Ongar, but I think I should listen to his story one more time. All right, let's get going, you. Come on. Picks you up by the pretzel. Let's move. We gotta... Do you have anything to say? Do you know anything about this Shelly D. killer? It's probably pretty important. All right, detention center we go. March 22nd, detention center. Visitor's room. I'm sorry, but visiting hours are not happening right now. Come back after you maybe go to the hotel or something. I don't know. I'm sorry, but I'm Phoenix Wright, a lawyer of the... You're Mr. Wright, you say? Oh, yeah, there's a message here for you. A message for me? It's from Matt on Guard. Ah, here you are. What did he write? I can't read. Is it something really important? I don't know. I haven't read it yet, but now I will. To Mr. Lawyer Dude, I've got something really important to tell you. Why do I feel uneasy all of a sudden? I was so close to having to take a drink for I have a bad feeling about this, but that is not what it said, so I'm all good. It's all fine. What's up? Oh, Mr. Wright. So, actually, I have a favor to ask of you. I have this cat named Shu. Okay. I didn't put a lot of food when I left the house, so he's probably kind of starving to death. You think you could drop by my house and feed Shu? My house is just a little ways down from the hotel, okay? I have to feed Shu the cat. This is terrible. Let's hurry. We have to feed the kitty. I'm sure poor Shu's stomach is growling by now. Yeah, probably. Matt's note. Please feed my cat Shu. My house is just a little ways down from the hotel. Well, I hope you left the door unlocked. What do you want me to do? A client's request is a request. I guess I should go check up on his cat. I'm sorry, and not to be disrespectful to Shu the cat here or anything, but do I really not have anything better I could be doing? Yo, Dick, you go feed the cat, okay? I'm busy. You go feed the cat. I'll keep looking for clues. Not like I'd really trust Dick to go find clues anyway. March 22nd, Police Station, Criminal Affairs Department. Wow, everybody looks really busy with something or another. They're probably strengthening the evidence for tomorrow's trial, maybe. Hey, hurry up with that, will ya? Pass that victims list around. You've got to be kidding. There's over 100 people on here. Mr. Nick, is Mr. On Guard really that big and bad of a criminal? I don't know, maybe. Actually, Pearls, never mind. It sounds like they're working on a different case. Great. Dude, I can't believe we haven't even, talked about you. Oh, it's kind of cute, Mr. Nick. What is that stuffed animal? It's a blue badger. We don't got to worry about that right now. It can't hurt anyone ever again. I don't want to get rat-a-tat-a-tat-a-tat-a-tat-tat-tatted. I don't. Please don't make me. Please don't shoot. All right now, Mr. Nick. Let's go look for clues. We have to, for Mystic Maya's sake. You shall not pass. That's a reference, and I will drink for it. Of course, I'm going to drink for every you shall not pass. Miss Oldbag, I sure do hope you don't shoot me with a gun going rat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat. Oh, no! She's doing the thing that I didn't want! And that makes me so mad! Don't devalue my name and turn it into a gasp, you spiky-headed... I don't... Pettifogger? I don't know what that means. Because of you, I've been made to look like the bad guy again, although I did get a piece of gum from Edgy Boy, just as he promised. Something much more valuable. I wanted Edgy Poo's heart. Rat-a-tat-a-tat again. That's another drink, you fucking idiot. Arrgh, I'm a pirate now. Oh my god! Ah, Miss Oldbag, keep your hands off of me! This helmet is airtight. Nowhere gets in and nowhere gets out. Then why do you keep putting it on? Don't think you can get me to move with silly questions? Oh my god. It didn't say rat-a-tat-a-tat-a-tat, you don't have to. I guess that is true, actually. It doesn't count. Wait, you're right. I forgot all about that. Yeah, okay, I'm fine. I actually have to take 0 drinks right now. It's all good. You're going to have to defeat me if you want to get by. I'm not hearing this. I'm not listening. I do not hear it. Night of the Murder. What do you know about the Night of the Murder? Oh, I do have to drink for the meme, okay? Cheers. All right. Still got a drink for you shall not pass. No, I'm doing it. Trust me. It's in the glass right now, and now I'm going to drink it. Because that's the thing that I said, and I would never go back on the words that I say. I think we all know that by this point. I would hope so, at least. I need professional help. Pettifogger. Pettifogger. Learn to pronounce noun archaic, an inferior legal practitioner, especially one who deals with petty cases or employs dubious practices. Okay, so literally everyone in this game who's ever been in a courtroom. Got it. I see. All right. And there it is! And give it up, ladies and gentlemen, because there it fucking is! Yeah, baby! Love to see it. Well, that didn't take long at all, now did it? I actually... Wait, you know what I need to do? The thing that Edgeworth told me to do. You can't get in unless you show the thing that you have. So I feel like if I ever try to talk again, then I'm just going to get shot. But I should present this thing, and then she's going to let me pass, and she say, you shall pass. That's what's going to happen after I take this drink right now. So cheers, everybody. Cheers. Oh, yeah. Ha! You're a million light years too early to be asking me questions, whippersnapper. Looks like the only way I'm going to get any investigating done is to do something about this kooky alien. I can do that. Look. I need you to look and listen to me. I have the... Wait, what was the mat? Oh, please feed the cat. Well, feed the cat. The cat can wait. The cat is totally fine. Don't even worry about the cat. Letter of introduction received from Edgeworth allows bearer to freely investigate. Maybe if I show her this letter? Miss Oldbag, could you please not shoot me when I show you this thing that I think I should show you? What? You want me to look at this worthless piece of... Edgy Poo. Is that her perfume? Pheromone de amor I smell? Let's see here. Would you please allow this unsophisticated young person to conduct his investigation? Yours truly, Miles Edgeworth. Yours truly? If that man's good at flattery, fine, but only because Edgy Poo said so, you understand? I got it, thank you. I just thought of something I have to do. Remember, no messing around. You do anything bad and I will shoot you. Haha, goodbye. It looks like she has strong feelings for Mr. Edgeworth. That she does. That may be, but you know nothing's going to come of it. That's so mean, Mr. Nick. Feelings are meant to be told and shared. Ow! Every time we talk about love, I always end up with a handprint on my face somehow. Did I say take a drink every time I get slapped in the face by Pearl? So anyway, let's continue our investigation. Okay. Fuck you, man! What do you want this time? Ah! What? What now? One little thing before I forget. You can't go into On Guard's room today. No, I have the pass. Why? The police's main investigation team is going to be in there all day. I wonder if they're the team in charge of investigating the killer. So don't you go in there. Set one foot in there and I will shoot you again. That's great. Now that's just great. Thank you very much. You know, I said that I had to go... The cat can wait, but I don't think the cat can wait. The cat's really hungry now that I think about it, and I want to feed that cat. Let's go feed that cat. Shoo! Oh, Shoo! Where are you, Shoo? Sure is dark. I'll go turn on a light. Holy, that does not seem safe. Wow, so this is what a star's house looks like. It must be nice to be rich. Not like I'd know, I'm only a lawyer. Come on, Mr. Nick, let's find Shoo, the kitty. Shoo! Meow! Aw, it's Shoo! Cute cat, it's Shoo. So I guess this is Shoo. Aw, what a lovely kitty. Hello, Shoo. Meow. Tee. The cat seems to like pearls. Pardon me. Oh my god, it's not. Holy shit, this is where Maya's being held captive. I see the pet door. We're gonna meet the zombie butler. You son of a bitch. May I help you with something, mister? Oh, we're lawyers, actually, and Mr. On Guard's lawyer. Is Phoenix Wright not remembering the face of the guy that he last saw with Maya and saying, wait a minute, you're that guy that walked away with Maya and then she was kidnapped? Who are you exactly? The Masters. Then you must be Mr. Wright? Yeah. Ah, it's a pleasure to meet with you, with your wonderful self. I am the family butler, John Doe. Nice to meet you. Meow. Okay, well, it looks like Shoo's in good hands. I'll just be leaving then if you've got everything under control. That's totally fine. Talk. Matt On Guard. You must know all sorts of shit about Matt On Guard, right? Is he like, did he kill someone ever? Honestly, sir, I don't believe my master is capable of such a foul deed as murder. And, anything else? No, not especially. It is not appropriate for a lowly servant to speak of the master of his affairs. How typically butler-like, as it were. Well, he is that thing, as he just said. Mr. Doe, how long have you served at this residence? Well, sir, I have to say maybe about 1 year. Oh, that's not very long. And, anything else? No. It is not appropriate for a lowly servant to speak of the affairs. You know, I would have thought Mr. On Guard the kind to have a maid over a butler. Shoo, tell me about the cat. That's a very cute cat. It is my duty to take care of him, the master rather fancies Shoo. Now, wait. If it's his duty to take care of Shoo, and this is something that Matt On Guard knows, then why would Matt On Guard write me, his defense attorney, a letter saying, please go to my house to take care of Shoo, my cat? Because wouldn't he just already know that the cat was being taken care of by this man? And, anything else? No. It is not appropriate for the affairs. Well then, I guess I don't need this piece of scrap paper anymore. Into the garbage! Yep, bucket. Don't need that. Well, I'm afraid I must take my leave. Goodbye. Oh, we should probably get going ourselves. Unless, have you seen Maya recently, perhaps? Like, no reason I'm asking this, but maybe? Ah, so young and yet so already accomplished, a master of law. But there is also a lot to be proud of in being a butler in charge of a house and all. Thank you for the compliment, sir. People are not always who they appear to be. Wow, that's subtle, ain't it? Now, if you'll excuse me. Meow. Kind of suspicious. Look at the plate. Oh, there's a giant cooking hearth. That's actually a fireplace, you fucking country bumpkin. How are they different, Mr. Nick? You know, I never actually seen a hearth before, come to think of it, so I don't really know. You should come and visit Fay Manor then. I'll show you one when you do. Okay, look at the bike. Can I take this? A giant bicycle is flying! That bicycle, Pearls, is one where you don't have to pedal and it moves on its own. Really? Wow! I'm sorry to disappoint you, it can't fly. Okay, that's too bad. Table. It's a very comfortable and spacious lounge set. I wonder if famous stars drop by and sit around and have a good time. In any case, I don't really belong here, do I? Oh, what is it with me and feeling inferior today? Don't look at me like that, Pearl. Bites your pretzel hair. What are we doing? I wanna crawl through. Pearl, you're small. Squeeze through there. There's a small door at the bottom of the big door, Nick. I bet it's for Mr. Onguard's cat to use. Oh, you mean shoe? Yes, that is what I said. The door is locked tight. Well, I guess that's to keep nosy people like me from finding my Maya. That would be bad. It's the masks. That's what the mask is. That is what the point of the mask is. That's a meme, guys. Thank you. Ah, it's the masks. Yeah, that one in the middle is the Steel Samurai. The one next to it is the Pink Princess and the Evil Magistrate. They fought many battles against the backdrop of Neo-Old Tokyo. Wow, you really know a lot about the Steel Samurai, Mr. Nick. Yeah, unfortunately I do. I don't know whether to laugh or cry that I know more about that show than a kid. It is kind of cringe, Nick, I must admit. There's another door over there. You shouldn't go wandering off over there, Nick. Yeah, Pearls. Now I know how Maya feels when I tell her to stop playing around. Yeah, I feel like I could be doing more important things right now, but this is like a nice house, so I'm just soaking it all in, you know? Alright, well, if that's that, I suppose the cat is in good hands, and that means I'm just free to go. Let's just leave. Move! Again! To the hall. Hello? Are there any old ladies here with guns? Looks like we're the only ones here. And yet, the hotel seems so busy. Probably because the police team is scouring for clues about D-Killer. Probably. Hey, police, I got a clue. D-Killer kidnapped my Maya. I don't know if that's going to be helpful to you guys, but maybe I should bring it up. Just maybe. Yo, what's up? Thank you for the raid, Rubber Ninja. How's it going, Ross? I hope all of the egg games were to your liking. I saw you playing that one where you had to jump on a button and then hit the button with an egg, and it looked very hard. How's it going, Raiders? I'm playing Ace Attorney. Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy, Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney 2, Justice for All, Case 4, Investigation 2 is specifically what I'm doing. So kind of spoilers, okay? Get ready. Oh, God. Welcome to the stream, and here is the worst character I've ever seen. Hey there, city boy. Lotta, you're still here, unfortunately. Wrecking course, an investigative photographer eats or starves on her ability to snap up the scoop, yeah? And this hotel just has that aura of mystery, you know, like something's always about to happen. But do you have a camera? Reckon given. A photographer's gotta have cameras out the ear like corn to be a real pro, you know. So I'm hanging around here. Speaking of cameras and feeding the mouth, do you have mine, you bread thief? Why do you... I did not take your camera. Why can't you drop that thief thing already? It wasn't me. Night of the murder. Tell me about the night of the murder. I want to ask you about the night of the murder. What? You really gonna shell out the bucks for the info I got? Lotta, listen, I'm very poor, first of all, so that's not going to happen. But also, you were loitering in the hallway the night of the murder, were you not? Well, kinda, but brace yourself, Phoenix. Here it comes. I didn't exactly hang around here the entire time, you know. Followed a few stars around, got a few autographs, shook a few hands, and had a soda pop. With a few of them, too. Looks like she wasn't here the entire time that night. How awfully convenient. The security lady also wasn't in this hallway the whole time either. I guess this means there's no one who can tell us who came and went that night. That's awfully inconvenient. Tell me about the scandal. So, about the note that was inside your camera case. Oh, that ditty I wrote? Yeah, that ditty you wrote. Can I believe what you have written? You mean the stuff about Onguard shoving his manager lady on the corridor? Yeah. Ah, well, I reckon you best not believe in that. What? Look, I sort of wrote that on a whim, you know, writing whatever came to mind. Whatever came to mind? Yeah, when you get down to it, it's just a lot of... hey! It's just a lot of random bull-dooders. She said Lotta! And look at her name, guys. It's Lotta. God, I wish I had my clown horn right now, or else I would be squeezing it so hard right into the microphone. That would have been so great. You know what? Every time Lotta says Lotta, I absolutely that's a drink. How could I ever assume that that's not a drink? Cheers, everybody. But is the cat fed? Look, the cat's in good hands. The kidnappers got the cat. Shu is going to be okay. It's going to be totally fine. I'm sure that the kidnapper, the evil murderer, is not going to do anything weird to that cat. If I know one thing about murderers and small, fluffy animals, it's that they do nothing weird with them. It's totally fine. Let's not even worry about it, guys. Come on. Cheers, by the way. Pearl says, ... Hey, what's with you? You're staring at me like my grandpa used to. Hey, and why do you look like you suddenly got older, too? Or am I just shrinking here? I'm 8, ma'am. I don't know. Camera. Ah, my baby! My $1,600 baby, which I paid $700 for. What's with that red-coated prosecutor anyhow? The guy told me it was evidence and refused to give it back to me. Well, that's kind of how it is. Hey, you're that red coat's friend, ain't ya? So put in a few good words for me and get my camera back. You want me to do what? Listen, nag the guy real good for about 5 hours, and I guarantee he'll give it back. Why don't you do your dirty work? Well, I reckon it's time for me to get going. A tabloid photographer without a camera is just a tabloid, huh? Yeah, I guess so. Keep yourself together out there, you hear? I'm coming to see you in court tomorrow. Please, hopefully not on the witness stand. Okay, see you there, bye. And you too there, little one. Keep up the good work, okay? Okay. Don't be picky about your food now. Okay, I guess. And make sure you do all your homework, you hear? Okay. And if you happen to find yourself a camera, then please give it to me. Would you please leave? Thank you. Well, I can't go into the one room, but I can go into the bear room. Now, the bear room has a lot of bears in it, if you would look and see. And there was a bear inside of the kidnapper's room on a sofa. So that means that this is suspicious. March 22nd, Gatewater Hotel Court is room. I don't know what's going on here, but I want to immediately leave. Mr. Nick? What? What was that otherworldly, ghastly moaning? I hate evil ghosts. Well, you're the one to deal with them. Go on. Exorcise the demons, child. I don't think it's a ghost. Maybe it's a demon? Oh my god, what are you doing? Excuse me? Watch who you're calling a demon. I like how it has question mark as the name. It's like, gee, who is that? I don't even know who this could be. Zoinks! It's the alien! Okay, every time anyone ever says Zoinks, you know you're taking a drink for that one, crew. Come on, man. Zoinks! When the fuck has Phoenix Wright ever alluded to saying anything close to Zoinks? Phoenix Wright does not say Zoinks! I'm Shaggy and she's Scooby. And we gotta unmask Miss Old Bag. I swear to God, if we take off her helmet and she says, like, I would have gotten away with it too, if it weren't for you and your pesky spirit detective or something like that, then I'll just eat a weed, you know? That's what I'll do. Cheers. Let's go. Who are you calling an alien? Oh my god! Ow, the pain! Oh, why must you shoot me with ray gun? I don't like it when ray gun says rat-a-tat-tat-tat-tat. Cheers, everybody. This is a fun experience, right? We're all having fun together. Yeah, everyone said it was a bad idea to drink every time this happened, but here I am doing it, and I am regretting it. So, thanks, guys. Thank you for trying to keep my best interest in mind. Unfortunately, I'm going to undermine you at every turn. Oh, it's just you, Miss Old Bag. What are you doing? Why are you making all of those gross, disgusting moaning sounds? In fact, actually, please let me cover Pearl's ears first. Okay, now tell me. Actually, let me just leave the room because I don't want to know. What is wrong with young'uns today? I came down here to pay my respects to my poor Juan, and you are disturbing me. Paying the respects? How? I don't want to even... Okay, let's talk it out. Night of the murder. Please talk to me about the night of the murder just one more time. I talked about it plenty at the trial. I was fooled, tricked, deceived by that fraud of a photographer and her note. She was loitering around here with that imbecilic look on her face. With that what? Okay. Now hold on a second there, you little pipsqueak. Hey, don't gotta be mean to her. If you're going to take notes, at least make me sound better. Oh, okay. Now I've seen everything. But you know, I was working that night too, doing my job, minding my own business. So it's not like I had time to waste standing around here the whole time. Memories of Corrida. I was wondering if you could tell me a bit more about Mr. Corrida. He was the most popular star, you know, especially where it counts in my... I don't know, that's enough. But I heard that he was lagging behind in the polls, right? Don't, please, and I know, but it's just the truth, so please don't rat-a-tat-tat-tat me for saying this. Well, that's just a recent thing, bad luck and all that, you know, but he was going to become an even bigger star than he used to be. Just look at this mountain of presents. It's a show of the mountain of feelings all of his fans had. Yeah, the mountain is pretty big and certainly nothing to shake a stick at. Mr. Nick? Huh? What? The presents, they're all bears, right? She's got a point. You know, now that I think about it, yeah, they are all bears, aren't they? That's kind of weird, right? There isn't a single thing here that isn't a bear. Of course, aside from all the things that, you know, aren't bears, like the refrigerator and the coffee maker and all that stuff and the sofa. Let's talk about those bears. All of Mr. Corrida's presents from his fans seem to be bears. Oh, that's because you can't think of one without thinking about bears. Sister, I can relate to that. Bears? Why? You don't know. When my dear Juan was training, he fought barehanded with a bear. He refused to give in and let the bear win, but after the fight, they became friends. Wow, that sounds like it actually happened. Look, it's just like in those young people's dramas. I can see those two tuckered out, down by a river going, you sure can fight, you too, bub, you too. Did all that really happen? Are we sure here? It's in his biography, bub. What a load of crock! So ever since then, fans have been giving him bears as presents. Okay, that's cool. Bears. A lot of... Ha! I'm Uncle Bear, and I say it's barely 8 o'clock. I'm gonna drink for that one, because it is a bear pun. It's barely 8 o'clock. What is with this infernal racket? It's one of the presents going off. Sounds like it's already 8 p.m., way past your bedtime. Irk. That startled me. I thought I was going to die for some reason. 8 p.m.? That's the time when the award ceremony ended that night, remember? Oh shit, that might be important, really. Time sure flies. Hard to believe it's been 2 days since the ceremony. Beep, 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 beep. Oh my god! I'm gonna need the room, Miss Old Bag. Please excuse us. Hello? Hello? This is not a phone. Yeah, I'm aware of that. Maya! How is Maya? You haven't heard, or have you? Is Maya gonna eat a cat? Is that gonna be like the trauma that she walks away with? Is she gonna have to eat Shu? I'm kind of worried that she might have to eat Shu. It seems you were not able to fulfill your end of the bargain, Mr. Attorney. Look, it's hard. I'm trying, okay? Huh? I have heard the news, so it would seem my present did you no good. No, Miss Digmaya. You know, actually, funnily enough, the gift of him shooting Franziska in the shoulder was detrimental to the thing that he wanted at the end. Because Edgeworth is just a better prosecutor than Franziska. I think we can all agree. One more day, please. All I ask is for one more day. I mean, why do you need it so immediately anyway? It's not like the case is over. Why not, if you find him not guilty, we'll let her go? Instead of, you have this arbitrary allotted amount of time to find our client not guilty. It's like, who cares? Just leave me alone. I'll get you a not guilty verdict for sure this time. Please. Please, please, please. Okay, I don't really care, haha. I need that acquittal more than anything else after all. Please, please let Maya say something. I want to hear she's all right. Okay. Hiss, then hiss. Oh, I'm going through a tunnel, a little... What is it with all this static? Hello? Hello? It seems his bad connect. Damn it. Damn it, man. Did the transceiver just suddenly break? Beep. What happened? I don't know. What do I look like? A radio engineer? All of a sudden, it became nothing but static. Thank you, Bloodlink. Wow! For the gifted tier 1 sub. Thank you very much. Ah, Mystic Maya, Mystic Maya. Why did the transceiver suddenly break like that when I asked to hear Maya? Is it perhaps because Maya is dead? That would be sad. I should probably have an electronics expert look at it. The sooner the better. Do I know any electronics experts? Not off the top of my head, I don't. Well, I gotta go find an electronics expert. Goodbye. I will go do that right now. Yo, Dick, how handy are you? I need you to fix. Can you fix? March 22nd, Wright & Co. Law Offices. Hey, welcome back, pal. I thought I'd make you a little something for dinner. That's nice. Thanks, I guess. A rich man's luxuries. Full-course meal. Out of a can, that is. I'm sorry you went through all the trouble to cook, but I don't have time to eat. Oops. Looks like you don't have a can opener, pal. You've got to be kidding me. And here I thought he had already whipped something up. If I even had the opportunity to eat right now, I sure would be upset. Oh, I know. There is one way I know how to be helpful. Ask me about anything you want, pal. Go ahead. Well, since he's here and offering, I wonder what I should try asking him about. This should have been where we started, dude. Obviously, he knows some details about the case that I don't, right? Oh, man, you don't know anything about the case that I don't. My transceiver's broken. Can you fix it? The transceiver? Oh, Mr. Nick, you should ask Mr. Scruffy Detective about that thing. That's what I literally just did, sweetie. What thing? Oh, yeah, the transceiver thing. It's all broken and stuff. It broke, pal? Yeah, when I was talking to the kidnapper, it just suddenly broke into static. Look, it sounded like this. Wait a minute, it doesn't sound like that anymore. Was I getting a little bit trolled? I don't hear any static, pal. Huh? Maybe it fixed itself? That's weird. I'm sure it was making a loud static noise. Maybe. Maybe what? Maybe it was electromagnetic interference, pal. Electromagnetic who's a what's it? What? Can we talk about that? That is a point of discussion. It is, okay. So what is this electroprogramming interference? It's something that happens when a radio wave gets mixed up with another signal, pal. Oh, when you put it that way. So, we got interrupted with another signal wave at barely 8 o'clock. Okay, that's important, okay? Let's keep that one locked in the brainstem. I don't understand what you're talking about. I'm 8. Like, for example, when a cell phone goes off next to a computer screen, the stuff on the screen gets kind of fuzzy and starts acting funny, right? That is so true. That is absolutely so true. All the time. Every time without fail. Huh? Computer? I don't know how to deal with this one. It's like when you use the dryer next to the TV and the screen starts looking weird, which also happens all the time, yes? Oh, okay, the TV does do that. Oh, so that's what you're talking about. She seems amazingly happy at being able to understand this. Good for her. Yo, thank you, Paris, for the 100 biddies. So is this a drink for the art not representing the text since it's supposed to be 8 p.m. and it's bright outside? You know what? I was actually going to comment about that earlier, but I chose not to because I thought it would be too nitpicky, but I'm glad that you brought it up because yes, actually, I should be that nitpicky. I'm WeegeeTheGod, of course I'm gonna be that nitpicky. Why the hell is it bright outside? Unless, maybe, you know, what if there's just a lot of streetlights outside of my building? we don't know if that's true. We don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna take the drink, okay? I gotta blow my nose again because of the allergies. Give me just one moment, please. Excuse me. Okay. I did it. Feeling great. Feeling so much better now, and now I'm going to take a drink. So the room you were in, when that interference to the transceiver happened, yes. There's gotta be something there that's sending out very strong radio waves, pal. Now, what could be sending out really strong radio waves, pal? Could it perhaps be the elite squad of murder investigators in the other room that were investigating the room? Maybe. I don't know. Okay. Cheers, everybody. Hold on, let me pour one drink real fast. Yeah, it is possible, you know, the sun doesn't necessarily need to set at 8 p.m., you know, especially, like, in summer around here, even. You look out a window at 8 p.m., it's pretty bright outside. But I feel like it should be darker than it currently is. I don't think it's this bright. It's the problem. And also, keep in mind, it was barely 8 o'clock. You know, it wasn't 8 o'clock, it was barely 8 o'clock, so that's different. There's gotta be something very weird, pal. Something like a listening device or something. What? Hey, speaking of that, where were you when it happened? We were in Mr. Corrida's room, the scene of the murder. What? That's it! I'm gonna sneak into the precinct and get a bug sweeper. Can you do that? I'll meet you at the crime scene later, alright, pal? Oh, wait a minute, Gumshoe. Oh yeah, baby, it's investigating time. I'm on fire, pal. My fingers are itching to go. Yeah! We should get going too, Mr. Nick. Okay, I suppose. Let's do it right now. To the hotel lobby. I hope I'm there in time. I'm probably going to show up and he's going to be like, oh, he's not here yet. We should come back later after looking at some other things real quick or something like that, but we'll see. Into the room. No, color me surprised. March 22nd, Gatewater Hotel. It's so late. Hey, you're finally here, pal. Yeah, sorry for keeping you waiting. All right, so obviously, one of these bears has the listening device in it. But the question is, which one of these bears has a listening device in it? That's what I need to know. Do you have the yeah, well, you see about that, I got busted trying to sneak in, pal, then suddenly I'm staring at the precinct doors. From the outside, I mean, so, yeah, I couldn't get one of the police bug sweepers. What do you mean you couldn't get one? We need that item. Hey, calm down, pal. Didn't I say I didn't say I didn't get one, just not the police's. Wow, so this is Bug Sweeper. It looks a little bit broken, does it? I don't know. I'm not an engineer. Hey, this was made when I was in elementary school, pal. Oh, by who? Me, of course. Seeing this sure brings back memories. Hey, don't look down on it, pal. Sure, it looks a little beat up, but I put my heart and soul into building this puppy here. Your heart and soul? It'll work, trust me, pal. It'll do the job. But you can't set the sensitivity. So it's going to beep at anything that gives off electromagnetic waves. But isn't it better that way? Well, anyway, since I brought it all this way, I might as well give it a whirl, right, pal? I'm getting that sinking feeling again. Thankfully, it's not a bad feeling or anything, or else I would have to take a drink, but it's not. Okay, now I'll tell you how to use this baby. There's a listening device or some other sort of bug hidden in this room, I've decided. So we're going to find it, okay? Right. Now, first, let's turn the sweeper on. Next, move the sweeper around to give the room a real thorough looky-see, pal. The sweeper will let you know how strong of a signal it's picking up, so keep an eye on it, okay? Once you find something that's giving off a lot of radio waves, press the, I don't know what that means, to lock onto it. There's a lot of things here that have giving off radio waves, so let's take a good look at anything and everything that seems suspicious. Oh, there it is. That's the first suspicious of the night. We've finally done it, ladies and gentlemen. There it is. Took us long enough. It's been a long time coming. I've been streaming for over an hour and 10 minutes and 8 seconds because I've been streaming for an hour and 10 minutes and 12 seconds right now. That's a long time. So cheers, everybody. Cheers for the sus. Cheers for the first sus. You said it earlier. That doesn't count. It has to be a Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney character that says it. And last I checked, I'm not in Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney yet. So, cheers, everybody. Cheers. Okay. I will do it. All right, I'm gonna stand outside and keep an eye out. Give me a yell if you find the bug. Got it, pal. Okay. Well, this is neat. Let's go with this thing first. Sure, a cell phone. Nope, no bugs in here, I've decided. I don't really know how to check for these things, but maybe. A cell phone? What? Don't tell me you don't know what a cell phone is. What are you, stupid? I'm sorry, I've never seen one before. Now that she mentions it, my cell phone couldn't get any reception while I was staying in Kurain Village. And Pearls has never lived outside of that village, so I suppose I shouldn't have gotten angry. Well, I guess I can't say it's impossible to live without one. What do we do? Who cares? Nobody, this is not the time. What? Okay, I'm looking. Bear. It's in one of these bears I know. Oh, it's the lamp! Lamp, check. Listening device, no. There are a lot of lamps in the room, aren't there? Yep. And they're all on. You shouldn't do that, Mr. Nick. Don't you know that's wasteful? Yeah. I'll be more conscious from now on. I will do it. Where's the sus bear? Here's this thing. The radio is on and playing something. Oh, it's Kids Question Corner. Professor, why is the Earth round, actually? Yeah, I don't know, Nick. 'Cause it's not, sweetie. Why don't you listen to the radio program a little bit more, okay? Let us slide. Now we got a lot of things here. The refrigerator. Is there a bug in the refrigerator? This is refrigerator. Yeah, I really don't think the listening device is in something like this because it's filled with nothing but healthy veggie juice. Uh-huh, sure. What does that have to do with listening devices? God, it's like she's 8 years old! Look at the coffee. Oh, it's a water. Oh, it's the water. No, the coffee's above, obviously. The water in this hot water pot runs out. I'll go get more. Okay. Bye. Looks like she's forgotten all about the looking for the device. Coffee pot. What's this? It sort of looks like hot water, but... Oh, well, it's kind of like a hot water pot, but it makes coffee, you know? But instead of hot water, it makes coffee, you know? Really? This pot can do it? Yeah, it's awfully hot. There is a pot that orange juice comes out. Is there a pot that orange juice comes out of? I don't think there's anything like that, Pearls. I'm sorry. Hey, Kay, did you know that the term computer bug originates from a moth being stuck in a computer? Is that actually true? 'Cause no, I did not know that. That's fascinating. I assumed it made the computer not work too good. That's no listening device in that notebook computer, huh? What's a notebook computer? Oh, this child, she is so stupid. Do you know what a notebook is? Yeah, it's a small book with paper that you can write on, so... Well, that thing is like a notebook in a way. It's basically a small laptop. Nick, what is that? Of course she's not gonna know what a laptop is. What about the remote control? That is true. I did not know that. That is fascinating. It's the TV's remote control, but it doesn't look like the listening devices in here. So I was thinking, I wonder if the TV remote works on other things, like, could I make you change your expressions like TV channels? Zap! Hey! Bites your pretzel off, clean off, But if it could, oh, the people I would give the old mute button to. Well, I don't think it's going to work on me. Why don't we try it on Maya tomorrow, okay? Okay. Assuming she's alive, of course. Calculator. It's an old plain calculator. It says 50. Maybe he was calculating his allowance? A whole 50 cents? Maybe he was a spirit medium. If you know what I mean. Clock. Well, it certainly looks like an alarm clock. What's wrong? Why do you look so troubled? I just can't imagine the listening device being inside of this alarm clock. For some reason. It's just, it sort of reminds me of something that happened a long time ago. Oh, Well, anyway, it looks like the listening device isn't in here. It's a reference to Larry Butts's The Thinker. Is it the Big Bear? It's the Big Bear. It's the Big Bear's eyes! Holy shit! Of course this one's the most suspicious. It's huge. This is just a giant stuffed teddy bear, right? It's the biggest one I've ever seen. Yeah, it's like 6 feet tall. It's kind of suspicious, is it not? Hey, so now that you found the thing, I'm gonna come in and ask, did you find the thing? No, not yet, but this bear's eyes. Let's see. It is the thing, actually. A perfectly normal stuffed bear with some really strong radio wave. Wait a minute, sounds like you find the device to me, pal. Let's dig this big fella's eye out and see what we got. No, you can't. Such a violent act. Oomph! Rip. No! It's a miniature camera. Well, wouldn't you know? It was one of the bears all along. That's just I couldn't have possibly known that one of these bears was actually suspicious. It's a miniature camera, and it looks like there's more. There's a transmitter and a timer. Oh, what mitter? A transmitter, pal. Listen to the words I'm saying. Oh, this is more of the high-tech stuff. Okay, so it's set to go off at barely 8 p.m. I got that. So this tiny thing is a camera? Yep, it's a pinhole CCD camera, pal. It's a small high-grade video camera, mostly used in security systems. So it's a video camera. It runs on a battery, which comes within a set. But there's no videotape in this camera. This is the only camera part here, pal. The tape recorder with the tape inside is somewhere else. What do you mean somewhere else? The footage is changed into radio waves and then is sent to the recorder. Okay, so it's sort of like a TV broadcast, maybe. I'm 8, I don't know exactly. Hey, you're right! Spy camera added to the court record. That's the set to record the victim's room from 8 p.m. for 1 hour. Was running at the time of the murder. Well, that's very weird. Transmitter. You know what? Every time you encounter a suspicious bear, you gotta take a drink. However, now, here's the caveat. All of these bears are kind of suspicious bears, but when you find a conclusively suspicious bear, then that is when you have to take a drink, and that is why I will take exactly one, and no more than one drink right now, okay? And cheers. All of the bears are sus bears, yeah, but some, like the most suspicious bear, okay? This bear is really, really suspicious. It is comparatively much more suspicious, so that outweighs all of the other already suspicious bears. So cheers. It's this is the bear imposter that is, and I quote, among us, unquote. Cheers. So, what is a transmitter? I'm very stupid, I don't know. Yeah, it's a device that sends the footage of the camera took to the specific destination. It's like a video version of a listening device, pal. It looks like it's attached to a small clock-like thing. Oh, that's a timer, pal. You can set it to turn the camera on and record at a certain time with it. You can set it on for a certain time and set it to record with it? Yeah, let's see. This looks like it was set to start at 8 p.m. and go for 1 hour. 8 p.m. and go for 1 hour. That was the time the award ceremony ended, suspiciously enough. There's no date set, so it's been recording every night, I guess. Mr. Detective, how long has this bear been here? I'm pretty sure it's only been here since the night of the murder. Then maybe this camera caught the murder on tape? What? And if you think about the angle the bear's at, it's bound to have had a clear shot of the whole crime, pal. Well, that's kind of important. Maybe we should take this to the police, to the special investigation unit, like across the hall, and give it to them and say, please look into this. It has the entire murder on film. And then, of course, we get that video, and there's a giant blue badger conveniently blocking all of the important parts of the actual murder. Transmitter changes the footage taken by the spy camera into radio waves and transmits the data. Great. Stuffed bear. So there was a camera in this bear's eye, and it was disguised as a present? And I'm sure it was here on the night of the murder, pal. It's pretty big, so it stands out pretty well in my mind. I mean, how hard would it be to track down whoever gave this giant, weird-looking bear statue thing? We gotta know who did that. Can we not, like, subpoena the hotel? Get their CCTV footage? See who brought this giant thing in? Come on, man! Was it sent in anonymously? How do you even do that? How do you send a giant anonymous bear through the mail? I don't know. But who gave Mr. Corey to this present? That's what I'm trying to say. I don't know, pal. But this means that someone out there's got a video of what happened that night. Is there any way we can find out who? It's impossible, pal. Radio waves can be sent almost anywhere, so there's no real way to find out. Okay. Is there really no way to find out? Stuffed bear added to the court record. The spy camera was set in its right eye, found in the victim's room. There's probably a way. I think if we put in a little bit of elbow grease, we could figure out who sent this bear. I got it! What? Hey, pal, let me borrow this mini camera for a bit. What do you mean? I'm gonna go around in the electronic shops and see if I can find out who bought this. But that's impossible. I mean, it's already 9 p.m. Leave it to me. Even I have to search all night. I'll find your man, pal. Would it not be easier to take a picture of the giant bear and go around to all of the giant bear shops to see who bought the giant bear? Maybe? I guess not. Let's continue. Oh yeah, baby. It's investigating time. I'm on fire, pal. My fingers are itching to go. Yeah! He's gone? Yeah. But Mr. Scruffy Detective sure is nice. He's pushing himself so hard for Mystic Maya's sake. It's a mystery how you always manage to do things in the most inefficient ways right. Now, who is this? Ark! Is that Dick? No, it's not. Of course it's not Dick. I mean, he's a dick, but he's not my dick. You'll have to excuse me. I heard your conversation just now. Edgeworth? What are you doing here? A rescue team has been created and deployed. I can't say I'm optimistic, but we have to move forward one step at a time. I am so thankful that at least one person on this earth cares enough about Maya to actually try to find Maya. And that person is not me. It is my rival, Mr. Edgeworth. I see. Thank you. That's probably something that I should have tried to have organized. Don't thank me yet. We still have to find her. Oh, maybe. So there was a spy camera hidden inside this stuffed animal, huh? You are one lucky ducky, man, Mr. Wright, said Mr. Edgeworth. Do you know this stuffed bear, little girl? No, it's a big bear. Of course not. The maker of this bear is a very expensive luxury brand from overseas. It's completely handmade, and only a small number of these are exported here. What the fuck is he talking about? Why is Edgeworth suddenly an expert on giant stuffed teddy bears? This is not a thing that I saw his character being. What? The camera and transmitter that Scatterbrain Detective took with him are dead ends. Things like those can be bought anywhere. However, this bear is different. By tracking how it got into this country, this bear can tell us who the buyer is. That's what I've been saying! Maybe I am the most like Edgeworth, just maybe. Can you really do that, Mr. Nick, can he? Well, I don't know, maybe. It's 9 p.m. I think I can still make it in time. What? I'll be taking this for now. What, the whole ass bear? The entire bear? I'm sure you have other things you have to do. Stuffed bear snatched up by Edgeworth. See you soon, right? Goodbye. Wait! What? Why are you doing this? I have no interest in explaining myself to someone who cannot comprehend. However, I will have you know that it is in fact not like I like you or anything. But besides that, right? Until court reconvenes tomorrow, you should concern yourself with this question. Who was the person that murdered Juan Corrida? The real killer? That's all I've been thinking about, Edgeworth! Do you really still think it was Adrian Andrews? Probably not, but I don't know. To be honest, I don't know. You still have a little time left. Find the truth, right? Everything begins with the truth. Okay, and in case we don't see each other until tomorrow in court, I assume that you understand fully that my Maya is going to be murdered by a kidnapper if you don't throw the case, okay? If my client is found guilty, she is going to die. And as my, I want to say friend, you are fully aware of that, and we're just gonna do what we have to do going forward, okay? I'm glad we're on the same page. Let's continue. Juan Corrida's real killer, Miss Andrews' past, the kidnapper whose sole condition is an acquittal for Mr. On Guard. There sure are a lot of things going on, and of course, there's the Shelly D killer. There's a lot going on. Maya, of course, the only way I can save you now is to find all the answers to this case tonight! I don't understand what your real intentions are, Edgy. But as you said, all I can do for now is find the truth! And that's what I'm going to do! To be continued? Wait. Are we done with investigating? Was that it? Is it trial time? Oh shit, I did not know it would be trial time already. That's kind of quick, don't you think? Let's see, here we go. Alright, I'll do a little bit of... okay, no, never mind. It's March 22nd, 9:14 p.m., Gatewater Hotel. Oh, this is just... It's still late at night. Now, here's where I have a problem. I don't know where you are in the world, but... last time I visited Japanifornia at 9:14 p.m., especially while I was staying at the Gatewater Hotel, and especially while I was in Corrida's hotel room, it was a lot darker than this. There wasn't as much natural light pouring into the room, okay? So I just have a huge problem with this from the get-go. It's past 9 p.m., I'm sleepy. I wonder if Mr. Edgeworth has already found Mystic Maya? These things take time. I'd say probably not, no. The police are professionals, Pearls. They'll find her, so don't you worry. And if there's one thing I know about this universe, it's that the Japanifornia police are top-notch. What is this thing that everyone keeps replying to? It's an image of of Miles Edgeworth carrying the bear out of the room. I mean, yeah, that's what it's gonna look like. That's very weird. He just picked the whole goddamn thing up and walked right out. That's great. Thank you very much, VHS for Life 97 for the 100 biddies. Japanifornia has that 24-hour Alaska sun this time of year. Didn't you know? I didn't. That's fair. I did not. I gotta brush up on my Japanifornia history. That's my fault. And if we can win a not guilty verdict tomorrow, then everything's going to be fine. You're right. Ooh. What do you think about this situation? The real killer. So the real person who killed Mr. Corrida was the assassin, Mr. Shelly D. Killer. And that car Miss Andrews found at the crime scene seems to be proof of that. But if that's the case, then a new question comes to mind. Who was the one that hired D. Killer to begin with? Who was his client? Was it my client? Did my client hire a guy to kill a guy that he didn't like? I feel like that's just totally out of the question. No, of course not. You mean who asked for the murder? That person didn't want to dirty their own hands in blood. But whoever this client is, they're still a killer. That is true. I need professional help. Thank you for the 100 bits. Bear is still on screen. Art does not represent the text. That is, in fact, very true. That's why I was saying, like, I wanted Dick to take a picture of the bear and then go around trying to find out where the bear came from, because it's kind of impractical to just lug the bear around, isn't it? It's like a 6-foot-tall creature. This giant statue. You can't just pick that up and walk away with it. How could you? You're not Dick Strong. Not you, Edgeworth. And especially not me. I'm gonna take the drink right now. Cheers, everybody. Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay, and cheers. I hope we interview that stuffed bear on the witness stand tomorrow. That's what I want. If that doesn't happen, I'm gonna get really mad. Says Pearl. The assassin's client. Who could have hired the assassin? Do you think it was Miss Andrews, I mean? I don't know. I wonder, though, but if she was the client, then why go through the effort to stab the knife into the corpse herself? That's just kind of weird. And the wine glass and the guitar case, like there's so many. I honestly think this is one of the more compelling cases that I've played so far, because at this point in time, there are a shitload of unanswered questions, and I feel like the answers to these questions aren't going to be as insane as the last case, so I like it. You know, maybe that's the thing. People like this case a lot because it comes off of the heels of 2-3, which is the flying fucking killer case, and that one is just totally insane. So this one's just so much better by comparison, but I am liking this case a lot, okay? Let's get that clear. But if Miss Andrews wasn't the client, then no, it can't be Matt on guard himself. Was it Matt? What do you think, 8-year-old girl? If Mr. On Guard really did hire the assassin, then he is not innocent at all. Far from it. He would be guilty of the crime. But it can't be Mr. On Guard, right? I mean, when we first talked to them? Mr. On Guard, I'd like to ask you one more question. Did you kill Mr. Juan Corrida? I'm not being suspicious right now by not answering immediately. Alright, just so we're clear, dude, I did not kill anyone, and that includes Juan Corrida, okay? And I am normal for saying it like this, too. Oh, I didn't see any Cyclops at that time. Actually, that reminds me. Did you remember something, Mr. Nick? Yeah, something Miss Andrews already said in the trial. She said something interesting. And now I will recount that to you right now. So what was the interesting thing? Oh, that's right, that thing that I just said. You didn't hear it, did you, Pearls? You didn't hear any of it, actually, did you, Pearls? Juan had bet everything on the Jammin' Ninja this year, and if he lost the Grand Prix, he was going to make sure Matt was going down with them. That's what he thought anyway. It looked like somehow Juan had his hand in the secrets, had in his hands a secret so powerful that it would destroy Matt's acting career had it been revealed. Thankfully, that did not happen. Well, unfortunately, it didn't happen, actually, because now someone's dead. Mr. On Guard's secret? What was the secret? I don't know. But for now, let's think about it this way. Mr. Corrida was going to reveal this secret. That means Mr. On Guard had plenty of motive to have Mr. Corrida silenced. I think, which means we have to meet with Mr. On Guard. There's no way around it. Let's go do that right now. In fact, why not? Why the heck not? I mean, actually, let's meet with... Is it going to be Lotta or is it going to be Old Bag? Let's see. It's Pearl. Wow, it's really getting late, isn't it, Mr. Nick? Yeah, it's past 9 p.m. already. But we still have some things to prepare for tomorrow's trial. There's still the matter of this secret Mr. Corrida held about Mr. On Guard. There's VHS for Life 97, who just gifted a tier 1 sub, and I have to say thank you for gifting 38 total subs to the channel. And Miss Andrews' real intentions. These are 2 things I must know now! But are visiting hours over at the detention center? Oh shit, that's a good point. Oh, I'm sure we'll think of something, Pearls. Don't you worry. It's called bribery. And we're gonna bribe our way into that place. What? Who is it now? You know who I haven't seen in a minute? Mr. Powers. Is Mr. Powers here? That's not Mr. Powers. Don't do it. Hey, wait! What is it, whippersnapper? All I know is nothing that has anything to do with you is ever good. Just like now, I was handed this strange device for who knows what reason. Wait a minute, is it perhaps a transceiver? Oh, no, okay. And I was told to use it to search the whole hotel. That's the bug sweeper, ain't it? The one that Gumshoe made. I don't know, and frankly, I don't care, but the request came from Edgy Poo, so... Edgeworth. You do care. Edgeworth? And he said... If you feel angry, direct your anger at that unsophisticated lawyer. So I'm going to feel free to direct all my anger towards you. Yo, VHS for Life 97, thank you for gifting another Tier 1 sub. That's 39 total, and that's quite a lot. Thank you. Oh, gee, thanks a bundle, Edgy. What a pal you are. A quote-unquote pal. A wink pal. VHS for Life, thank you for gifting the Tier 1 sub. That's a dirty 40 right there. Thank you for the big 40. The big 4-0. Thank you, thank you. Bug Sweeper. And also thank you, VHS for Life, for the 100 bits. There we go. A nice 40 Lamau. That is very nice. It is more suitable than 38 or 39. I will agree. Thank you. This is absolutely top secret, so you had better keep it to yourself. I heard they found a spy camera hidden in one of the presents. That's weird. I'm sure it was, you know. It was to catch poor Juan in the middle of a scandalous meeting. Scandalous? What is that? It means, well, you know, that gossip that's been going around about my dear Juan. Oh, you mean that thing about Miss Andrews, which was proven to me to be not right? But I'm sure she must have had some reason for getting close to Mr. Corrida, but that is true, though. Like, they were close. So, I'm kind of confused about that, but I don't know. I'm gonna figure it out, though. I'll let you in on another secret, youngin'. I know who planted that spy camera. What? It was that obnoxious, puffy-haired photographer girl, the nerve of some people, spying on people by herself as if I wouldn't want to see it for myself, too. Wow, the alien actually admitted her true intentions for a change. I don't know what you're thinking exactly, but I can bet that it's nothing good. But I didn't say nothing. Juan and Adrian. So, you want to know about Juan and that manager, huh? Actually, as I hear it, they were something of a refreshing pair, those two. Oh, I tell you, Juan really welcomed that manager with open arms, I heard. The manager? Who are you talking about? You don't know that manager woman Juan had. Aw, shit. It's a shame she killed herself, though. You don't say. You're talking about Miss Celeste Impax, Miss Andrews' mentor, right? Yes, that's the one. That Celeste girl. She was supposed to get married, you know. Married? To who? To Mr. Corrida? Really, you young kids today don't know anything, do you? That girl Celeste killed herself 3 days after their marriage announcement. Well, that is not good. 3 days after their marriage announcement? Can we talk about that a little bit more, perhaps, maybe? Why would Miss Impact want to kill herself? She was going to get married. Well, that's because she was thrown away, you see, by Juan. What? But they were going to get married, right? They promised each other, right? They held a grand announcement session, but 3 days later, Juan suddenly canceled their marriage. Is this true? It was in the weekly magazine, so you know it's true. But why? Why did he do that? That's not in the magazine, unfortunately. Okay. That night, after Juan called off the wedding, that manager, Celeste, killed herself. That is sad. In fact, I do agree. I wonder what happened between the two. I don't know. Can I give you a present and maybe you'll... What do you think about this picture card? I don't have anything. Please help me. I don't have nothing else. I gotta go to the place. I'm trying to go to the place. Leave me alone. Is it Lotta? Is Lotta gonna show up next? On that night, there must have been at least a few hundred people here. I guess the police are done with their questioning and investigating. It looks like things here in the lobby have finally clammed down. That's great. Let's go to... I want to go to the living room again. Can I... There is new dialogue. Okay. It looks like no one is around. Why are we in this stranger's apartment? Oh, she must mean that butler with the stitches in his face. Shoo! Meow, it's Kitty! Yes! I fucking love Shoo! Oh, Kitty, I guess you're still awake. Meow. Hee hee hee, come on, let's play. No, we don't have time. I wonder if that butler, Mr. Doe, is already asleep or not. Are we... Is this a case of literally the butler did it? Is that what we're going with here? This music is so jamming, it's not even funny, by the way. I love it. Can I re-observe? Look at the door! Maya! I know you're in there! Squeeze through! There's a small door at the bottom of the big door. Yeah, I know. Yo, Butler, you here? There's another door. Yeah, now I know how Maya feels. That's enough. That's enough of this. Okay, we saw the kitty. We played with the kitty a little bit. Now we can leave. 2 Wright and Co-Law offices. Hello? Any dicks around here? It doesn't look like Mr. Scruffy Detective is here. Well, he's out there with that camera asking about the electric store. Then I'll make some salad. It looks like Pearls really appreciates what Gumshoe's doing for us. Nick? Yeah? Where is the lettuce? I don't think I have ever bought lettuce in my life a single time. Oh, I guess I have to give up on making salad. Guess the lack of lettuce is kind of a problem. Alright, now of course we must move to the local Walmart to buy some lettuce. Let's go do that real quick, but first we'll stop by here. March 22nd Detention Center, Visitor's Room. Visiting hours have ended. No. I'm here to bribe you, you see. I need to talk to my guy. Looks like we're not going to get a chance to talk with Mr. On Guard tonight. Isn't that why we're here? Yeah, I don't think we can, though. Well, that's not good. Criminal Affairs Department? Yo, we got all sorts of new dialogue. This is great. I haven't even really had to present many things to many people yet. It sort of feels tense in here, doesn't it, Mr. Nick? Yeah, it sure does. I wonder if something happened? You're Mr. On Guard's lawyer, right? Yes, sir. Well, we finally found just the person we've been looking for. A real decisive witness. What? A decisive witness? You mean for the On Guard case? We're taking the witness's statement right now. Gotta hand it to you, Gotta hand it to Mr. Edgeworth. What's Edgeworth up to now? Who is this witness? I think you know this person quite well, Mr. Lawyer. Mr. Nick? Between the kidnapper's demand and now this, I don't really know where to win. Oh yeah, Mr. Edgeworth wanted me to tell you something. He did. Even though visiting hours are long over at the detention center, he wanted me to grant you a special permission. So there you go. Permission. What? I've already called them, so they know. Go on, go talk your heart's content. Thank you very much. This is such good news, Nick. Go talk to your heart's content? It sounds like the police are pretty sure they have tomorrow's trial in the bag. Well, alright, now I know where to go. To the detention center, probably. Yo! Where are you at, boy? I'm sure they must have transferred Miss Andrews here by now. So that means that both Mr. On Guard and Miss Andrews are in this detention center. Now then, whose story do I want to hear? I think the hot one. Let's go with that, okay? Hi. Hello. Oh, it's you. I'm sorry to be visiting at such a late hour, but there are a few questions I absolutely have to ask you tonight. Me? Yes, you are the hot one. I thought your client was Matt. I'm sure Miss Andrews knows something. Thank you very much, Volkswagen. That's a great name. Thank you for the prime. Thank you. She can't be clueless about this secret Mr. Corrida had on Mr. On Guard. Let's talk about that. Matt On Guard. I'd like to ask you about Matt On Guard, if you don't mind. Mr. Wright, you still don't know, do you? The real him, I mean. I don't know what that... No, I don't know him very well, so obviously not. You seem to bear... Whoa! You seem to bear, cha-ching, a lot of resentment towards Matt On Guard. If that's the case, then why did you become his manager? And why would you become intimate with his rival? That has nothing to do with nothing. No, actually, it doesn't. Don't ask me. About Miss Celeste Impacts. Now, I know I'm about to, like, trudge up a bunch of trauma for you, but here we go. Get ready. Brace yourself. I had finally put her death behind me, and now, thanks to you, it's all come back to the surface. I am sorry for that, and also breaking a bunch of pairs of your glasses because of that. It's my bad. Yes, I was shocked by her suicide, and it's true that when I heard the rumor that Juan was the one who had hidden her suicide note, I began to draw close to him. I suppose that makes sense. I wanted to get her suicide note back and burn it! You wanted to burn it? But why? I didn't want it spread like another piece of gossip. But I never held any murderous intent towards Juan. I would never do something so stupid. The suicide note, huh? I wonder what it said. Why would you frame him? Why did you try to frame him? That's simple, because he's the killer, obviously, the doy. Isn't it the duty of every good citizen to inform the police? Yeah, maybe if you're a fucking narc, but there had to be another way. The police are excellent at doing their job. Yeah, totally. When have the police ever failed us in one of these trials? The police, you know, it's always the police that pull through and prove themselves to be totally worthy of their title. Solving the entire case, saving the day, thanks to the police. Thank you so much for all of your hard work and dedication, the police. I am going to take it every time Phoenix Wright says something good about the cops and how good of a job that they do. I will be taking a drink for that one, okay? And cheers. And cheers. All of the cops in Japanifornia are in fact bastards. I don't know about anywhere else in the Phoenix Wright universe, but these ones are, and I have firsthand experience, simply not very good at their jobs. They're really, really bad, and they all deserve to be fired. All Japanifornia cops are bastards. It's as simple as that. Well, Gumshoe's not a cop anymore, so don't worry about that, okay? It's fine. That doesn't count, because he's literally not a cop. And moving on. Yes, they're so good that they couldn't figure out the real truth behind Celeste's death. That's what I'm... Thank you very much, Andrews. Finally, we're finding common ground here. VHS for Life 97, thank you for the 100 bits. Don't you trash talk that cop guard in the background. He ain't gonna do shit. He hasn't moved for like 2 entire video games. He's not gonna move now. Miss Andrews? Well, I know you're not the type of person to do something without a reason, so please tell me why you did what you did. Revenge? Huh? Did you say something just now? Yes, I said such a lust for revenge. Who? And the who was me. A Cyclops, huh? Don't you understand yet? You're not my lawyer. To be honest, you're more like my enemy. But I'm 8. I'm sure I just heard Miss Andrews say, revenge. That is kind of slightly Franziska or Adrian? God, they're both so awful. I don't know. Can I choose neither? Probably Adrian, but I don't want to say that. I don't know. I want to hear what you have to say. What do you have to say? Tell me everything that you know. Okay? Why frame him? Why would you do it? Can you please tell me why you framed Mr. On Guard for the murder? I've already told you countless times. It's because I thought Matt was the killer. No, that's wrong! No, that's wrong! I know you have a personal reason to dislike Mr. On Guard. Adrian or Mia? Well, I have to choose Adrian given the current circumstances of Mia's life, so, you know, what do you do? Miss Andrews, you may think I didn't hear it, but I know you said something earlier. You said revenge. If you just didn't say that, then I wouldn't even be asking you this question. Adrian or Maya? Obviously Maya. Is that even a fucking question? It's not even, it's easy for me. So you are saying I was taking my revenge out on Matt, and that's why? What an absurd idea. I don't have anything I want to take revenge for, even though I just said the word revenge. Miss Andrews, a woman who lives by being dependent on other people, there is something or someone in her past that would make her take revenge. There is something or someone in her past that would make her take revenge. Adrian or Old Bag? That's a difficult question. I would probably have to go with Adrian, and also she is 18, okay? Not Adrian, but Maya, so like, let's all calm down a little bit, guys. It's gotta be show the Celeste impacts, because that's like why you're so sad about it. Take that! Celeste! There is only one catalyst that could cause such strong feeling, and even revenge, and that is Miss Impact's suicide. What are you trying to say? Celeste was Juan's manager. Yeah? And then what happened? On top of that, the one who hit her suicide note was also Juan, I decided. What does all this have to do with Matt? You're right. You haven't mentioned him. Yet. But for you to hate Matt on guard, it would mean that he must have had some relation to Miss Impacts and her suicide note. Can you explain to me this relation between Celeste and Matt? Ah, gee, can I? Can I do the relation between Celeste and Matt? I don't think it would be one of these profiles, would it? Nickel Samurai, no. I only have 2 health, by the way, and if I get any of these wrong, I am going to lose. Let's all keep that in mind. Hotel guide map, guitar case, wine glass, crime photo, jam and ninja button, suicide report, attempted suicide report, Juan's autopsy, knife, Lotta's photo, picture card. Is any of this relevant to anything? Iona, can you explain to me this relation between Celeste and Matt? I don't think so. There's probably other things that I have to do. Well, the first part was really easy. The first part of this psych lock was simple, but I don't think I have the evidence currently. I'm just going to back up and try to, you have to exhaust all of the investigative options before you start whipping this stuff out, you know? I just kind of did this as like a Hail Mary to see if I could, and I could do one question, but I could not do the second question, and I don't know how many more questions there are. I don't know how strong this psych lock is. I should investigate and gather some more clues before I try again. That's a great idea, Phoenix. That's a great idea. Can I talk to other dude? Where is... Can I, like, leave and come back? Oh, shit, okay. March 22nd, Police Station, Criminal Affairs, hello. Oh, Mr. Wright, please, you have to help me. Oh, who's it gonna be? Uh-oh. I don't... Larry Butts. That's not Larry Butts. Mr. Powers! What happened? Why are you here? You see, I got roped into this somehow. What? And now I'm going to testify at tomorrow's trial. So the decisive witness is Mr. Powers? How the hell does that even make any sense? I was talking with a detective until a little while ago, and I was on my way home, when all of a sudden, you're under arrest, and I was brought back here. Oh. They said my face and whole self in general looks suspicious! Or something. Well, I guess I can see how they thought you looked suspicious. That's 2 of them. That's actually, honestly, 2 of them. I'm just a normal guy on an exercise show for kids. Is that a crime? No, you know what? You know who I honestly feel the worst for in this entire franchise? It's Mr. Powers. Mr. Powers has had a hard career, okay? Literally nothing ever is his fault, and he is constantly getting the shit end of the stick. He has done literally nothing wrong his entire time here, and yet he is constantly thrown under the bus for things that he didn't do, and that makes me feel bad. He is not sus, he is my friend, and I wish he would work for me instead of that idiot Dick Gumshoe. I hate that guy. I said that I liked him, but actually I just fucking hate him. He's just so obnoxious, and he's not good at anything, and he doesn't even have a can opener. Come on, man! Get the fucking can opener at least if you're gonna work for me. Cheers, by the way. And cheers. Cheers, everybody. I've been banned. But I am right. I love the guy, but he is just too stupid to be with me. Maya gets it the worst in this series. Actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, yeah, she has had it pretty bad. She has been, like, basically on death row. She has been threatened to be put on death row, like, 2 times. And that is really, really not cool because she is super innocent as well. And also, she's been kidnapped. And also, sometimes I don't buy her burger, and that makes her, like, really sad. Maybe that... Okay, maybe Maya has a little bit worse. Maybe. And yeah, the whole, like, murder of her sister thing was also kind of sad. Maybe a little bit, but, you know, who even remembers? That was, like, so long ago. Alright, here's the second drink for the second suspicious. Cheers, everybody. Okay. Yeah, the aunt tried to frame her for the murder. That was also probably pretty traumatic. I think that Maya has probably had the hardest life here. You know what happened to me? Someone accused me of something I didn't do, and we had a class trial, and then Edgeworth said he didn't do it, and then it didn't happen. Or was it? I don't even remember we had a class trial. My trauma was a class trial, okay? And I'm not saying that I don't have a bunch of trauma from multiple class trials, but I feel like this one was kind of low consequence, you know what I mean? I'm just a normal guy on an exercise show for kids. Is that a crime? I don't know. Tomorrow's testimony. Let's talk about that. So about this testimony you're giving, would you like to tell me like everything you have to say about the testimony, and maybe I could lead you in the testimony and like tell you what to say also, and then I could respond and we could like write a script about it maybe, and then maybe we could like help each other, like I scratch your back, you scratch mine, maybe? I really don't know, but it sounds like I saw something pretty important from what they tell me. Bitch, are you not trusting your own eyes and ears? You saw something important? What did you see that was important? Kate or Gumshoe? Guys, I trust you all to vote correctly. That's all I'll say. Well, the detective told me not to talk about it. You can't tell anyone, and especially not that lawyer, he said. Who do you think is that lawyer that the detective was talking about? I'm gonna take a wild guess and say it was probably Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. But here I am doing what he told me not to do. Mr. Nick, Mystic Maya and myself are your only two allies in this whole world, but it's alright. Is that true? Do I only have 2 people looking out for me? Do 2 people in the entire world care about me? Jesus Christ! Based on the opinion of this poll, yeah, there's only 2 people that care about me at all. Ouch. I don't really have a lot of friends, do I? No, based on the poll and how it's going, no, I do not. No, Matt on guard. This is going to do a lot of damage to Matt, you know. I need professional help. Thank you for the 100 biddies. Vote correctly, he says. I did say that. And that's all I'll say about it. Because he's got that refreshing like a spring breeze image. Oh my god, I know he's refreshing like a spring breeze. But what does that mean, first of all? And also, what is he really like? Well, let's see. Matt always has been kind of a player with women. He's an F-boy! He's a fucking F-boy! I knew it! He would never really turn a pretty face away, if you know what I mean. He'd always say, it's just a game, to justify himself. What? I am literally I don't know what that means. Ow, sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. Did he just get slapped by the little pretzel? Oh my goodness, is that a drink for slap? Every time she does a slap on someone, that has to be a drink. But you know, he said once that there's only one person in the world who doesn't swoon over me. One person who doesn't swoon over him. Is that the manager? You know, Miss Adrian Andrews? I'll now read the text. Wow, would you look at that? It's his manager, you know, Miss Adrian Andrews. Why is Mr. Power suddenly looking kind of energetic? Do you wanna... Do you and Andrew... Do you too? Alright, yeah. Gumshoe, huh? That's great. That's peachy, guys. Thank you. You see, I'm actually a sucker for gossip. I mean, celebrities in their world have this dazzling sort of image, right? A dazzling sort of image? Aren't you a part of the dazzle? No, I'm more of a hairy, sweaty, smelly, brutish kind of guy, you see? Oh, I've been there, buddy. But it's okay, really. I get to hear plenty of gossip about a lot of the other stars around me and things that happen. Well, that's true. Oh, hey, so did you hear about this yet? About Miss Andrews' mentor and her suicide? I think I might have heard about that. Yeah, it kind of rings a bell. You mean Miss Impacts? We heard something about how the wedding was canceled. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I thought about it a little the other day, about that mysterious death. Hey, Mr. Wright, why don't you ask me about that? Go on, go on. Mr. Powers is so charged up, his skin is practically glowing. He's actually glowing. Hey, so have you heard this? Celeste left a suicide note. I have heard of that, yes. And they say that Juan went and hid it. We heard about that in court today. But there wasn't any actual proof that she had left a note. Well, this is what I think. I think that something bad was written on the note. Something bad for Juan, that is. Something bad for Mr. Corita? Why do you figure? Well, before she died, Celeste talked with a few of her friends, and she said, "It looks like I got caught up with a truly insidious man." Was he Darth? A truly insidious man? Did she mean Mr. Corita? Well, there's probably. And that would be the reason enough for him to hide the suicide note. I see. Well, that's some good info. Maybe, or maybe not. I actually don't know, but thank you all the same. You're welcome. Mr. On Guard and Miss Andrews, they're both at the detention center right now. There are still things I don't understand or know about it, I'm sure. I have to get two of them to tell me everything. I will do that right now. I gotta go back to the detention center, but this time, gimme the boy, Matt Ongar. What's up, Matt Ongar? Dude, it's Mr. Right. I hope you can get me off the hook tomorrow. I'm counting on you. Yeah, me too, for both of our sake, and also a girl that I know that you don't. Edgeworth just dropped a bombshell on me by saying, and I quote, that it's not a quote, that Juan Corita was killed by an assassin and that the assassin's client is this fucker, Matt On Guard. What's wrong, dude? Mr. On Guard, did you hire an assassin to kill Corita? I mean, there is something I must know with 100% certainty. You seem kind of different. You're totally not like your usual lawyer self, dude. No, I'm not. Matt's secret. Tell me about your secret. About the press conference. You mean the one where Juan was gonna dress up as the Nickel Samurai? Yeah, that's the one. I heard a little more about it from Miss Andrews. It looked like somehow Juan had in his hands a secret so powerful that it would destroy Matt's acting career had it been revealed. Could you please fill me in on what this secret is, please? Oh, pretty please. You want me to do some Cyclops? Pretty please, I can. Holy shit, that's too many Cyclops. I knew this was coming. Mr. Nick, don't tell me. Yep, you bet. You said secret, right? But I don't have any idea what it is. Do you, dude? Maybe. That's too many Cyclops, though. I really don't. Not at this point in time. Did you know about Mr. Corita and Miss Andrews' relationship? Well, it's all over the tabloids, dude. But I don't know any of the details, if that's what you mean. Look, how many times do I have to tell you? I don't care what Juan did with his life. Miss Andrews is what he did with his life. She had a purpose in mind when she started seeing Mr. Corita. Her mentor was Mr. Corita's manager, and Miss Andrews was going to get Miss Celeste Impact's suicide note from him. Celeste? Does that jog your memories? Maybe. I have to call someone real quick. Hang on. Dude, I suddenly just got totally hungry. You up for pizza? My treat. I'm not gonna say no to that, but also answer the question, please. Mr. Nick, what's a peas? Is that like green peas? Let's go eat one later, okay? I got cut off by the pizza dude. That sucks. Oh well. Well, how about we get our minds off this topic and talk about something else? Like what? No, I don't care about any... Mr. On Guard, please stay on topic. Are you connected to Miss Impact's suicide in some way? Abso-fucking-lutely, yes you are. Of course you are. Matt's secret. Do I have enough info to tackle Matt's secret? Let's find out. I would like to talk about that. I don't know if I can, though. That's the problem. Let's see. Let's just see how far we can get. Matt's secret. Now, let's hear what this secret of yours is. What if Mr. Corita had been successful in his plan? What would he have disclosed? I told you before, dude, I don't know anything about Juan, okay? Look, Mr. Wright, I can keep on saying it until I'm blue in the face, but I totally didn't pay Juan any attention the whole time that night. I mean, come on, I was in the middle of a nap. Don't lie to me, huh? I know you paid close attention to Mr. Corrida, especially on that night. I know you paid close attention to Mr. Corrida, especially on that night. What would be evidence of that? It's probably not one of these profiles, probably not. Did you steal Lotta's camera? Who stole Lotta's camera? Did you take a picture, sir? How could that be possible? That doesn't make any sense at all. No, disregard what I just said. Magazine clipping, hotel guide map, guitar case, wine glass. Crime photo. Jammin' Ninja's button. Suicide report, attempted suicide, Swan's autopsy, knife, Lotta's photo, picture card. I don't think I have the ability to do this yet. I should maybe just, like, walk away from this conversation. I know you paid close attention to Mr. Corrida, especially on that night. How did you pay especially close attention? Is it a profile? What if I presented Juan Corrida, age 21, the victim? A young star who played the Jammin' Ninja, was on bad terms with On Guard. I don't think that's right, though. I'm just gonna walk away for now. I don't think I have enough. I should probably go investigate a little bit more, perhaps. I've done all that I can here. Now, where do I go? Let's go to the Wright & Co. Law offices. All right, sure, that's great. We'll take it. Wright & Co. Law offices. Huh. It's the song. Oh, yeah? It slaps. It goes so hard. That's the song! Hell yeah! Oh yeah! What am I doing? Mr. Nick, your phone! Yeah, I don't like the sound of this ringtone either. It sounds kind of stupid. It's probably just your imagination. You should really pick it up, Mr. Nick. It could be important. Hello? We got a big problem, pal! What do you mean there's a big problem, pal? I'm on my way to your office right now! Okay, that's convenient, because I just walked into my office. Hey, wait a second. Why is he coming here? It's terrible! I don't know what to say, pal. Oh, I got here faster than I thought. Hi. Beep. No time to relax, pal. I'm confused as anything here. What? What happened? We got him! We know who bought that spy camera. Are you kidding me? Really? This quickly? Really? And this bear's what gave them away, pal. The bear? I figured it out, pal. I figured that we should have been looking into the bear instead of the camera. Oh, you don't say. Oh, you don't fucking say. But wasn't it Mr. Edgeworth that... Sheesh! And, go on. That's only the one person who bought one of those bears that's related to the crime. Yeah, who? Who did it? It's Matt on God. Huh? Yeah, it's Matt on God, your client. That's who, pal. And here I thought things could not get any worse, although I'm not that surprised, honestly. God, I love this man. He's so good at his job. Why did he get fired again? I don't even know. I am going to go to the bathroom really fast, and also, I'm gonna do something crazy that I haven't... Well, shit, never mind. I'm not going to the bathroom now. Yo, what's up, Faye? How's it going? Thank you so much for the raid. I hope the Pokemon Unite has been good to you. I hope that you have found nothing but success. How are ya? I was literally just about to walk up and walk away from my computer and go to the bathroom, but now I'm not going to do that because that would be boring for all of the raiders, so I'm not going to do it. I was playing Shadowverse, but I will play Unite later. Ah, I see. Please pee? No, you must pee? No, it can wait. It's not important. I'm still not master yet. I've been a disaster. Want to play Unite? Not pee? I didn't assume you meant pee. I am totally down to play Unite. You are literally better than me at Unite because I'm what am I? I'm Ultra 4, I think. I got a ways to go. I'm a slow bro main, but you know, my Gengar's kind of sick, and my Gardevoir's kind of sick, and also, excuse me, I have to talk to the subs. JCat Chemist, thank you for the tier 1 very much, and also VHS for Life 97, thank you for gifting the tier 1 sub to Famata. That's pretty epic. I have a Smurf. Ooh, that'd be perfect. Yeah, I'm totally down, seriously. I do love that game. I just haven't had a ton of time to play it recently. But I should be master, but I'm just not though yet. I'm gonna get there. Don't you worry. I'm basically master. I will play in like 1 to 2 hours from now. Ooh, I might have to take you up on that. I would probably be down to play in 1 to 2 hours from now. Let's do it. Guys, I've never played this game, by the way. Please don't spoil it if you're new here. I don't know what's going on. This is Investigation 2 of Case 4 of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney 2 Justice for All. And I'm learning about a bear and how that has something to do with it. It had a spy camera in its eyeball, and my Maya has been kidnapped, and it makes me sad that that is the case, but I swear to God that I'm gonna find her and I'm gonna save her. Are you sure you heard that right? That the person who bought the bear was... I heard it from the department store clerk, pal. Is it really that simple? This is the credit card receipt for the purchase. Yo, why did you... $3,800, pal? Adjusting for inflation? That's an exact match to the price of the stuffed bear. That is a huge stuffed bear. Man, imagine trying to commit a murder and trying to be as inconspicuous as possible while committing a murder. Because obviously, why would you try to draw suspicion to yourself when you commit a murder and then you buy a $3,800 stuffed bear? Is that not a little bit suspicious? Maybe? I feel like that would kind of give you away to a lot of people. Maybe just go down to the local Target and pick up a local bear. That's what I'd do, probably. Nah, it's not just the receipt, pal. The store clerk himself said so. He told me, I'm sure I sold the bear to Mr. On God. I mean, the clerk even got Mr. On God's autograph out of it, pal. Well, that, he probably shouldn't have done that for sure. That was like a really bad idea. So I'm sure the person that bought the stuffed bear was Mr. On God himself. My sight is failing me. This is so silly. Credit card receipt added to the court record. A receipt for 3,800 smackaroonies. Proof on guard bought a stuffed bear identical to the one in the evidence that Edgeworth picked up and lugged over his shoulder and walked out of the room with. Tell me about the spy camera. So what about the spy camera? Ah, that was a dead end, pal. I mean, you can get this kind of thing from anywhere. But for now, I guess I can give these back to you for a while for your evidence, you know. Spy camera transmitter and stuffed bear refiled into the court record. Set to record the victim's room at 8 p.m., at barely 8 p.m., rather, for 1 hour. It was running at the time of the murder. I know you don't want to give up, pal. I never thought, I didn't think it was possible. The person who put the spy camera in Juan Corrida's room was Matt on guard? I mean, it's not like that shocking. It's kind of disappointing, but shocking? I don't know. Why? Why would Mr. On guard do that? I bet it was to catch Miss Andrews and Mr. Corrida in one of their rendezvous. I bet it's not good enough for me, pal. I have to know the absolute truth behind the camera. Are you gonna see him, Mr. On God, I mean? Well, I'm one step ahead of you. Yeah, I have 5 freaking Cyclocks to break with that guy. That's a lot. Yeah. I'm scared, Nick. I wonder what we will find out. Oh, that's Pearl. I wonder what we find out next. I don't know. I'm scared myself, but I have to put on a good face for the 8-year-old child that's standing in front of me. Matt on guard! What in the world have you done? I am so disappointed in you. Well, that's nice. Do I have anything to present to you? Spy camera. I'm gonna present the things that you just gave me. That on God. What was he thinking? You mean setting the spy camera up in the victim's room? Yeah, it was the recording at the time of the murder too, pal. Don't you find that a tad bit suspicious? Why, in fact, Dick Gumshoe, I do find it a tad suspicious. But it doesn't sound like a coinkydink to me. I mean, don't mind me. I didn't mean it that way, pal. Then what way did you mean it? Let's talk about the bear. That on God, what was he thinking? You mean setting up the spy camera? Yeah. Suspicious. Okay. Well, that's nice. Is there anything else that I should be investigating right now? How about the criminal affairs? No. Do you want this? Sorry, I don't know about that. No, please don't present that. What about the bear? Sorry, I don't know. Sorry, I just have to go down the list, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to all. Oh, shit. I don't know if I have a choice other than to go talk to the two of them myself. Wait, what? I can't believe Miss Andrews tried to frame Matt. Those two have such a strange relationship with each other, don't they? Looks like Mr. Powers is telling me to go talk to him. That would make sense. That's what I've been doing. Okay. Nothing else is relevant right now, I'm pretty sure. Let's not talk to him again. Let's go to the hotel lobby. Not suspicious. Let's go to the Viola Hall. Oh my god, I'm so worried to talk to you or present anything to you. What do you think about the spy camera? I don't have anything to say to delinquents. Please, no, help us. Okay. I don't have anything to say to delinquents. I'm just making absolutely sure that I have all of the evidence that is required to complete the rest of this investigation phase. Because I currently don't think that I have that. I know that I have I presented Celeste Impax's profile to Adrian Andrews that one time, and that got me one step further. But I don't know what the question even was after that, so I'm gonna have to refresh my brain. But I'm not even sure if I have it. At the time, I didn't think that I had it, unless I do, obviously, but I don't know, because it's not that obvious to someone with a small pea brain like myself. You have nothing. What do you think about the spy camera? I've learned a lot of things during this case. For example, if you want to spy on someone, there are devices like this you can use. Well, it's not really a device for the purpose of spying, except it kind of is. The way any device is used is decided by the person who uses them. Great, Phoenix. Poor Teddy, I feel sad. It was in all the criminals' mean plans. This bear, it's an expensive $3,800 bear from overseas. Why would you possibly do that? Is that a red herring in of itself? You're drawing so much goddamn attention to yourself if you hand order this giant stuffed bear from overseas. It's just so suspicious. It's so weird. But it's okay, Pearls. Now it's helping us by giving us a clue. So it's actually a good bear. It's not a sad bear, it's a nice bear. I don't know what to do. I think I just go talk to the guys and I do the Cyclops, but I don't really know how to do the Cyclops right now. And also, that thing about me having to go to the bathroom, it is still ringing 100% true because I am desperate to go to the bathroom right now. I'm just going to leave it on the clown music right now. Imagine Mo is telling a funny joke, okay? Imagine Mo is telling the funniest joke you ever did hear. I'll be back in around 2 minutes. And also, before I leave, thank you very much, VHS for Life 97, for giving me 100 biddies. I guarantee that bear was used to smuggle some drugs into the country. Probably. I would be surprised if it wasn't, honestly. It's a huge bear. Okay. I'll see you all in a minute. Imagine if Mo came onto the screen right now and said, do you know who is suspicious? The imposter among us. I'll be right back. Among Us. Okay, now what are we doing? I don't know where to go. Hotel lobby, probably. Let's go, like, scour every single area one more time, okay? Dick has nothing. Dick got dick for me. Let's move around to the criminal affairs department. No, it's not nothing at all. Attorney's badge, Maya's Magatama, the Nickel Samurai, press conference ticket, radio transceiver, Lava's camera, magazine clipping, hotel guide, map, guitar case, wine glass. That's not what I meant to press. Wine glass, crime photo, gem and ninjas button, suicide report, attempted suicide report, Juan's autopsy report, knife, Lotta's photo, picture card, credit card receipt, 3,800 smackers for that fucking bear, transmitter, stuffed bear, spy camera. That's what we got, okay? And all those profiles, of course. I don't know, do I need to present? I already presented like a bunch of stuff to you. Oh man, I kind of want to ask for help and say if I can or can't. Oh, you're working really late, you know, dude. It's already past 10 p.m., dude. I think it's time you told me the truth. Never mind. I was about to ask if I have all of the things that I need to break these psych locks, but maybe I do, considering I'm getting this conversation right now. Relax. Don't you know that ignorance is bliss? But if you really want to know, then let's do it. Okay. I'll try it again. It is new text, so sure. Let's try one more time. What was the question you asked me the first time? Honest to God, I don't even really remember. I don't even know. Matt's secret. What is Matt's secret? Now let's hear what this secret of yours is. What if Mr. Corrida had been successful in his plan? What would he have disclosed? I told you before, I don't know, dude. Look, Mr. Wright, I can keep saying it until I'm blue in the face, but I totally did not pay Juan any attention that night. I mean, come on, I was in the middle of a nap. Don't lie to me, huh? I know you paid close attention to Mr. Corrida, especially on that night, because of the fact that... How did he pay close attention to Mr. Corrida that night? Was it the spy camera itself? Was it the stuffed bear? The spy camera was set in the right eye, but what if he set that there? Like, if he is the one who but maybe you didn't have to because you contacted the murderer, and that's why we have the picture card with the D. Shelley killer? Transmitter but you did monitor very closely because you had the transmitter, which changes the footage taken by the spy camera into radio waves and transmits the data. But how would you know that if you were actually asleep? Unless you were just pretending to be asleep. I am an attorney, by the way. I only have 1 health. This is an unhealthy situation, so I'm going to back it up and press these buttons that I'm pressing right now. And now I'm ready to press some other buttons. Okay, let's do this once and for all. How did he know so closely about the thing? It's because he set up the camera? Is that not correct? I know you paid close attention to Mr. Corrida, especially on that night, because at barely 8 p.m., which was around the time of the murder, you had the thing go off, the spy camera set to record the victim's room from 8 p.m. for 1 hour, and it was running the time of the murder. But what if the bear, or what if the transmitter itself is the answer? It's either this one or this one or this one, but I think it would be this one, and then this one, and this one in that order, so I'm just gonna go with this one first, okay? I got it. I think I got it. Did I get it? Someone used this camera to secretly film Mr. Corrida's room that night of the murder? Secretly filmed? What do you mean? And then sent the images the camera took with this transmitter? Wow, but dude, there was this camera. Where was this camera? It was in the stuffed bear, of course. Of course it was. The spy camera was hidden in this bear's eye. Oh, shit. A bear that was supposed to be a present from a fan. But it was actually a present from you, who was not a fan because you wanted to see him die. Well, I guess Juan had a few of those kinds of fans too, huh, dude? Actually, I wouldn't say this bear was a present from a fan. I considering it cost $3,800. You sure, dude? Who else could it be from? The person who gave this bear to Mr. Corrida was... you, bitch! How do I just present his profile? Matt on guard, age 21, my client, a hotshot star, who plays the Nickel Samurai, is rivals with the Jammin' Ninja. It was you! And if I get it wrong, I'll just save okay, but actually though, like, who else could it have been? It could have been from Adrienne Andrews herself? I don't know. Maybe though, but maybe. But no, that doesn't make sense. Of course it wasn't from him. Adrienne Andrews, I think it was from you. Was it not just you? I'm gonna go with just you first. Here we go. Take that! Mr. On guard, you did the bear. I don't think I've ever met Mr. Bear before, dude. Aw, but he says he knows you. How could you forget such a great friend? What else did the bear tell you? He says that the one who put the camera in the eye was you. Oh no. If I didn't know who you work in the court, I'd think I was in some serious trouble. Come on, this is all a joke, right, dude? You're just pulling my leg. Yeah, it looks like you're not ready to give up your secret yet. Well, do you have any proof you want to show me first? Here is proof that it was you who put the camera inside of the bear. I don't think I'm gonna find it here. Proof that he put... Don't I have the Oh, yeah, the credit card receipt. $3,800, proof that On Guard bought a stuffed bear identical to the one in evidence. Now, if this isn't it, I will straight up, and I'm not even joking, eat a weed. Because it says the thing that I said. I have here one credit card receipt, Mr. On Guard. It's from when you bought the stuffed animal. Dude, all you can tell from this is that I spent $3,800. I go to that department store all the time, okay? This $3,800, this could be the toothbrush I bought. A $3,800 toothbrush? It's ivory, which is like unethical maybe, and it's got elephant hair for bristle, which is almost certainly unethical. Ew, elephant hair? Is that what rich people use nowadays? Anyway, the store clerk clearly remembers you and your purchase. After all, you even gave him an autograph, did you not? According to this one guy that told me that you did that thing, but you're not denying it immediately, which means you probably did? Dude, you should have said that earlier. I probably should have. Okay, we're making good progress. I'm breaking these locks. Maybe I have it. I don't know. So can I ask you one thing? Yeah? You're my lawyer, right, dude? So if you are, then why are you looking into stuff like that? That's a great question. It's not even in my job description to do this, but because the cops don't want to do a good job, I gotta do it for them. Because if I don't know the truth, I can't help you. Sounds more like stupid lawyer talk to me. Hey, let's stop talking about this, okay? No, I don't think we should do that right now. I haven't asked you why you set the camera up. And what your secret is. Of course, it would be strictly confidential, considering I am your lawyer. So, what are you going to do? I'm gonna find out what I want to know, because I must. The reason you hid this camera in Mr. Corrida's room and filmed it in secret is... The reason you hid this camera in Mr. Corrida's room and filmed it in secret is... It's because he's a perv. I'm not sure if that's true. Press conference ticket, radio transceiver, Lotta camera, magazine clipping, hotel guide map. That's not what I meant to do. This is not what I mean to do, ever. Guitar case, wine glass, crime photo, Jammin' Ninja button, suicide report, attempted suicide report. I didn't mean to do that. Juan's autopsy report, knife, Lotta's photo, picture taken in the hallway right after the murder. Picture card was placed next to the victim at the time of the murder. Miss Andrews was carrying it. Credit card, we already did that one. It's probably not relevant again. Changes the footage taken by the spy camera into radio waves and transmits the data. The reason you hid this camera in Mr. Corrida's room and filmed it in secret is... Stuffed bear. No. Spy camera? Probably not. The reason you hid this camera in Mr. Corrida's room and filmed it in secret. Why? Okay, so he bought the bear. He put the thing in the bear. He positioned it. I mean, he didn't position it. It was a gift. I assume he didn't position it in the room. Press conference ticket, Mr. Corrida's room, and filmed it in secret was because... it wasn't the magazine clipping. It was not the guitar case. Was it a guy? Which one of these guys do I have to click on to make it win? It was not because of any of this. No. No. Obviously not. No, no, no. It has to be one of these. Jammin' Ninja's button. Suicide report. Attempted suicide. Attempter. Let's look at the reports. The Jammin' Ninja's button, this has been a big point of contention. Was ripped from this. His costume is covered in Corrida's blood. Found it on guard's Hakama. Deceased. Celeste impacts. No, that's not relevant. Attempted suicide report, but that's not, like, if anything, it would be this one. More so than this one. Juan's autopsy, that's totally irrelevant. Knife is not relevant. Lotta's photo, tell me about Lotta's photo. I don't think that's very relevant at all, either. Picture card was placed next to the victim at the time of the murder. Because that was the, because the serial killer, this is his card. But then why does Miss Andrews have the card, you know? Was placed next to the victim at the time of the murder. Miss Andrews was carrying it. Is she the girl that does the murders? The reason you hid this camera in Mr. Corrida's room and filmed it in secret is... I don't think it's anything. Look, I already saved scum. If I don't got it, I don't got it. But if I got it, I got it. And we'll just see if I got it, okay? Take that! Take that. What is this card? Maybe he doesn't know about this card. No. He does know about the card. Come on, Phoenix. It's a certain man's calling card. The man's name is Shelly D. Killer. Please do not make me lose 2 health. You know of him, don't you? Shelly D. Killer? That's ridiculous. Why would I know some shady scumbag like him? So you do know him. If you really don't know him, then why are you acting so jumpy all of a sudden? That's a good point. This is it! I'm finally starting to get the truth! This is huge! I can't afford to make any more mistakes now. No, that's been the case, Phoenix. I only have 2 health, okay? Mr. Matt on guard! I know why you know Mr. D. Killer is because you're a hero of justice. You're his client. This is the thing that we said over and over and over and over again, so I'm going to choose this one. You're a star. It's because you did it. You hired the man to do the thing, and that's why it's all happened. Right? Since you're the one who set up that camera, for some reason, that means you knew exactly what was going to happen in that room. But, like, if you hire the guy and you say, kill him at this time, would you not just assume that that's what's going to happen at that time? Anyway, why would you need a hidden camera for that? So, how would you know something like that? It's because you're his client. That's why you hired Shelly D. Killer to assassinate Mr. Juan Corrida. The real mastermind behind this whole murder is... You! Oh, shit. Oh, shit. And here I was trying to be a good boy for you, dude. Huh? I thought if you didn't know, you'd be able to do your job without feeling bad. Well, that's what I thought anyway. Trust me, if my girl was not kidnapped, then I would totally not be feeling anything for you at all, mister. Mr. On guard, you really did hire? No. Put the phone away. Hold on a sec. I'm gonna consult myself, okay? What do you mean? Thank you, VHS for life for the 100 bits. Also, Matt on guard, Luminary of the Stars. That kinda. He is very stupid, like the Luminary of the Stars. Consult my... what? Well, I guess it's probably about time anyway. I don't know what that means. I don't know what you're talking about. I think it's time for you to meet him now, Mr. Lawyer Dude. Who am I meeting? Oh, I won? I don't know what that means. How do you do, Mr. Lawyer? I'm Matt on guard, and I have a glass of whiskey now? I don't know what's happening. Who are you supposed to be? Nice scar. Yes, my health! Delicious health. Oh god, I needed that so badly. Matt's secret motive for the murder. I don't know what you want me to... You push back your hair and you have some scars and you have some chalky milk. Do you want me to say something about that? I don't really have anything to say. Well done, Mr. Wright. I bet it wasn't easy to gather as much information as you have. You really... So, you are Shelly D. Killer's client? You didn't really think I would dirty my own hands in this, did you? Why would you even be admitting to it right now? I simply wouldn't say anything. You could just not say anything. You know that's an option, right? What do you mean? And that woman, Adrian, was quite brave herself, trying to stick the crime on me. I didn't think she had it in her. But all I care about is that Juan is dead. Isn't that right, Mr. Lawyer? I don't know, maybe. You're mean. What a sad, mean guy. It's way past your bedtime, little girl. Go on, let us grown-ups talk more adult things. Why would you hide the video camera? Why did you hide the video camera, and? I don't know. I don't understand why you would do that. If you hired a master murderer to do the crime, do you really want to set up some sort of weird, elaborate $3,800+ nanny cam to do the crime for you? Or to inspect the crime? A weakling soon believes the words of others, just like that pathetic Adrian. He knew about Miss Andrews' secret? But I'm no weakling. I don't believe anyone, at least of all assassins. What? Why would you not? Haven't they been in like an established assassin clan for 100+ years? Why would you not trust them? Why would you hire people that you don't trust to do the job that you hired them to do? Oh, come on, Mr. Wright. Assassins aren't above blackmail. They turn their clients into cash cows by holding the sinful deed over their heads. And a superstar like me, how much do you think I'm worth? Care to guess? Well, I've seen your apartment a decent amount. You got a nice cat, after all. And that's why. Yes, that's where the video comes in. It's got his face and the crime scene recorded on it, preserved for all time. Well, thank you for telling me that. You are going to jail, and also is Mr. D. Killer going to jail? Yes. I think I have everything I need right now, in fact. With that, I can keep him at bay, and even blackmail him if I want. That's right, that video is my insurance. Isn't that what they call it, Mr. Wright? I feel like it's a really, really bad idea to blackmail a master assassin. I don't think that's going to end well for anyone ever. I simply would not do that if I hired a master assassin. Why would you do something so mean? Because I'm mean, and I can. Good enough for an answer for you, little girl. Maybe. Not for me, and I ain't even a little girl. Thank you for the 100 bits, Paris. It's a shame they don't record these conversations at a detention center in Japanifornia. Yeah, no kidding. It would be a shame if a guard was standing like 5 feet behind this entire conversation, hearing every word. That would be totally suspicious. Why? Why would you kill Mr. Corrida? Because he was about to sling so much dong onto my beautiful public image. Scandals are a little annoying, aren't they? This is all because of that press conference, ain't it? If Mr. Corrida had been able to give it, then Mr. Enguarde's secret would've... Ah, well, that's what we call taking advantage of the situation, you know. I had no interest in doing it, really, but bit by bit, it crept up on me. And then the situation just presented itself perfectly. How beautifully, I thought. And that's how Mr. Corrida ended up being the target of an assassination. Let me tell you something. I'm not like Adrian. I don't depend on anyone. People are simply things to be used and thrown away. Every time a character ever says people are simply things to be used, period, used and thrown away, I will take a drink, okay? Because it's a little bit comical at this point, right? Just a little bit. We can all agree how a little bit funny this is at the end of the day. But why would you even want... I mean, I understand wanting to kill the guy from his evil, fucked up perspective. But then why did you put a camera in the bear, in the thing, and then why did you make it a $3,800 bear? Unless this is all some type of weird misdirection? And he actually did not buy the $3,800 bear, and he did not put the camera in the $3,800 bear that he gave to the guy. It's just, this is all so strange. I don't really understand the thought process behind On Guard. It does seem like a seesaw effect situation, doesn't it? It seems like you did the perfect crime, and you got away with it, but then you did these unnecessarily stupid extra steps, and now people are like, wait a minute, was it you? Because then I don't know how this other thing happened, but I can point to this other stupid thing that the killer did, and then that leads to you. So that's kind of weird, isn't it? I think so. Cheers, by the way. Cheers. For the people simply being things to be used, used, and thrown away. And I like that. Put on a sweet, innocent face and people will swallow anything you feed them. That's true. By the way, does anyone have any primes? This is unrelated, but any gifters in the chat? Any bidders? Any primers? Anyone? Adrian fell for it, the assassin too. Oh, how can I forget? Even though you fell for it, Mr. Lawyer. Well, what did you want me to do? I didn't know any better until right now, until the mastermind behind all of it just deliberately told me. Everyone, all working their butts off for me, Matt On Guard. Thank you, VHS for Life, for the tier 1 gifted sub. Thank you. Oh, did that leave you speechless? What a shame. Yeah, kinda. What's wrong, Mr. Lawyer? You've grown awfully quiet. How are you so comically evil? When we first met, I asked if you had killed Juan Corrida, and you answered very clearly that you hadn't killed no one. Hey now, I never told you any lies, because I technically didn't, you see, because I hired the guy that did the thing. The person who did the killing was that D-killer guy, right? All I'm guilty of is taking a catnap in my room, and also hiring a worldwide assassin to murder a guy that I didn't like. But aside from that, I'm totally innocent. You fucking idiot, you killed Mr. Corrida! Haha, I dare you to say that in court tomorrow. I will, maybe. Oh, but too bad, you can't. You're my lawyer after all, aren't you? Yeah, I guess so. You could always drop my case and refuse to represent me. How does that sound? It sounds like you'd probably go to jail if that's what I did, so why are you antagonizing me? I'm trying to help you at the end of the day, although I'm not trying to help you anymore because you're obviously very evil. Ah, but you can't, can you? That would be the one thing you absolutely can't do. And I know this because I was a part of kidnapping Maya and hiding her in the room that she's in, because we saw the bears that I bought a bear with a camera, and there was a bear on the sofa, and also there was that whole thing about the pet door on that one door that was locked tightly, so I totally had something to do with that. Mystic Maya, you wouldn't want to test D-Killer. He's a man of his word, so I hear. You could end up getting a certain friend of yours rubbed out. Phrasing. You scoundrel! So if I were you, Mr. Wright, Esquire, I think I would give it to my all tomorrow. Remember, everyone likes a happy win-win resolution. I'll get you for this. What if I beat him in court, and then I just, hire D-Killer to kill him? Have you considered that? That would be easy enough for me. That's such a cliche phrase. Juan said something about like that, if memory serves. Of course, well, we all know how well things turned out for him, don't we? Good night, Mr. Lawyer. I'm sorry I made your case so much more complicated. Me too. Maya, what do I do, Maya? Yo, Mia, do you have any answers for me? Slap, slap, slap the pretzel. Yo, Mia, I said, slap! Slap! And then Mia comes out and she says, hey, Phoenix. I'm like, yeah, what do I do? And someone says, and now. Now you finally found it. Oh shit, hi, it's nice to see you here, my friend. The starting line of this case, edgy. I don't care for the horrid atmosphere here. Let's return to the precinct. March 22nd, Police Station Criminal Affairs Department. Okay. Well, right, what are you going to do if you plan on changing your strategy? No, I'm 8 years old and I say we can't do that. That's right, 8-year-old girl. He's holding Maya hostage. What? What should I do? That's not something I can answer for you, Mr. Edgeworth. Right, only you can decide where to go from here. 1 year ago, at that time, I didn't truly understand what a prosecutor was. And that is why I had to leave the prosecutor's office. I felt that I couldn't stand in court of law until I knew what a prosecutor really was. And now, right, it's your turn. My what? What is this thing called a lawyer? What can you do as one? You must find the answer, and you must find it on your own. Bro, I'm trying, trust me. Tell me about Matt on Guard. I'm a lawyer. Did you know that? I have this pen and everything. I shove it in your face and say, what do you think of that? But to fight for someone who is clearly guilty, Matt on Guard, that man is really... It doesn't matter who. Every person deserves a proper defense and a fair trial. Yeah, unless he tells me that he did it, then he doesn't deserve a fair trial because I know that he didn't. I should just say, Your Honor, he did it. Isn't that the basis of our judicial system, which totally works and never fails on any account? Proper defense? But what exactly is that? I don't even know. Is it where a lawyer forcibly and blindly gets an acquittal through shouting and trickery? Now you're getting it, Phoenix. That's what I'm talking about. Ironic that you of all people should say such a thing. Isn't that exactly how you have fought for your clients up until now? Yeah, but you know, well, that may be true, but that's because I believe my clients to be innocent from the bottom of my heart, which can never, ever possibly backfire, you know? But if I were to get on guard and acquittal, that isn't a proper defense at all, except it's literally my job to prove that he didn't do it. Or at least get him the least awful sentence possible, but nobody even suspects him right now, so like all of the cards are stacked against me. I became a lawyer because I thought I could save people who were suffering and in pain. Oh, that's me right now because my sister's going to die, I mean my cousin. But when I look at this mess we're in, I can't even protect the person closest to me, my Maya. Even if I win the case, I still lose. I just don't know what to do. Right. Would you get a hold of yourself? You have it all wrong, huh? We aren't some sort of heroes. We're only human, you and I. You want to save someone? That's something easier said than done, wouldn't you say? I don't know. That's... You are a defense attorney. You can't run away from that. You can only fight. That's all you can do. Why do I fight? Just to suffer? People like you and Franziska von Karma are always using all you have to pin me down. Not that I'm complaining about that, but you fight to the very end, even when you know the truth is not with you. But I'm not like you. I can't fight for a false verdict, for a man I clearly know to be guilty. Franziska, she fights for herself. The only thing she fights for is her perfect win record, which she literally does not have. She has not had that for a minute now, but you know. And isn't that the same as you? Isn't that why you ran away a year ago? Because I defeated you like 5 times? Because your precious win record was destroyed? Are you so petty? I see. Now I understand why you despise me so. No, you fool. I love you, I mean. However, you are mistaken. What do you... Thanks to you, when you sealed off my path to a perfect win record, which happened a long time ago, make no mistake, I began to realize the error of my ways. I realized that things such as a perfect record were meaningless. What? I don't believe you. Are you saying that is why you left the prosecutor's office? But then, why? Why are you here now? The answer to that is something you will find out on your own time. I mean, after this trial, you know? I have faith you will see it before the verdict is read tomorrow. Okay. But if you can't, then you will be powerless to change the ending of this story. Well, that's not good. I want to get the good ending. Beep, beep, beep. Oh, shit, that's that thing. Yeah, I'm literally in the middle of a police station. Can I please, like, at least have the chief listen to this thing that I'm hearing right now? I'm sorry for what happened earlier. I didn't know. Now then, Mr. Attorney, do you wager you can obtain an acquittal tomorrow? It's so late. Can you leave me alone? My, what is the matter, Mr. Attorney? I don't sense your usual anger this time. Tell me, please, why are you holding Maya hostage for Mr. On Guard's sake? Why are you doing this, that cold-blooded killer? Right? No, shut up. Shush! Shush! I don't want him to know. Please don't misunderstand things. He is my client. That's helpful to know. Don't toy with me. A man who hires an assassin is just as much of a killer himself. I believe you were asking me for a reason as to why I am doing what I am. I refuse to answer the other question you just asked because it kind of, you know, it makes me feel bad. Yeah. This is what I like to call my aftercare. I don't know what that means. My name carries a certain amount of honor and dignity, Mr. Attorney. I take great care to ensure that no suspicion falls upon my client for my handiwork, which is what is currently happening right now, especially considering that I just said that I was hired by this person. Oops, did I say that out loud? That is what is called client relations and is part of an assassin's duty. An assassin's duty. Duty. Yo, thank you very much, Fiddy Ranab, for the Prime. Thank you. We were unlucky this time, and my client was arrested as a suspect. As a result, I did what I had to do to enlist your expert help, Mr. Attorney, and to ensure that you would do everything in your power to the very end. What is your name? Are you Zombie Butler, perhaps? I believe I told you once before. However, I am Shelly D. Killer. You did, but I forget. I forgot. D. Killer! Shelly D. Killer! You're Shelly D. Killer? Please keep in mind you do not have much space to maneuver with me. As a D. Killer, I always finish what I set out to do. If you fail to keep up your end of the bargain... Maya! It would be my duty as an assassin to see to it that she receives a nice long nap. Ah! Now then, if you'll excuse me, if someone were to trace this signal back to me, it would be quite troublesome. Wait a minute, was that a meow that I heard? That kind of sounds like the meow that I heard earlier from that cat that I talked to. Isn't it weird that I heard a meow at the end there? That's kind of strange. I'm going to give no more thought to that right now. Mystic Maya, I don't know what to say. Edgeworth, you heard the cat too, right? Did you hear the cat? Shoo? Meow? Huh? Oh, that, I kind of sounded like a cat, maybe. I don't know. Kitty? Huh? It can't be that cat, can it? What is it? I think I know where Shelly D. Killer is holding Maya hostage! Edgeworth, have all police units head to On Guard's mansion immediately! I guess I can do that. Okay, you go then. Bye-bye. Don't lose hope yet, Pearls. The fight has only just begun. There's not going to be some tragic hostage situation or anything. We're gonna go to the place and do the thing, and everything's going to be fine. Yo, old bag, come with me. We need your ray gun of justice. Come on. Here we go. March 22nd. Maya! Please answer us, Missing Maya. We have this area completely surrounded. There is no way for him to escape, assuming he's still in the area. I can't believe it. That butler all this time, he was D-Killer. I can't believe it. Guys, honestly, and I didn't mean to do that, and personally, I cannot fucking believe that guy, I mean to do this, that John Doe, age who knows, the butler of On Guard Mansion, but for some reason I get the feeling we've met before, because we met before and that was the last person seen with Maya, you know, like my most close personal relationship, who was kidnapped? Yeah, this guy, I think it might have been him, and he is the killer. And also the butler did it, and also that's a drink. Every time the butler did it, that is literally a drink, okay? You can't say it's not, because it is. And now I'm doing it right now. Cheers, everybody. All right. I love this game. It's a good game. Not only did John Doe do it, but also the butler did it. Because it's the same guy, if you can believe it, and he's a zombie. I can't believe it that the butler, all this time, he was the killer. He and On Guard were working together all this time. I can't believe that. That's so suspicious. I'm sure they had worked out a contingency plan ahead of time. Oh, we'll see about that. It's the Thing! He's that... There's the bear! I remember that funny little... Is that a bomb? Is that a bomb? Am I gonna touch this and it's a bomb? Oh, it's Figure a Bear. But there are a lot of cuts in it for some reason, as almost as if it's been, like, opened up and then stitched together, maybe? Figurine added to the court record. I'm sure this is not going to bite me in the butt. A wooden bear-shaped figurine. It's covered in many thin cuts. That's kind of weird, okay. A bear? Isn't that more of a thing for Mr. Corrida? Why would something like this be here? Right, look down. There's a little pet door installed. I did notice that. Oh, I'm sure it's for Shoo. Do you think that this came through that little door? This door, it's locked! Well, I'm pretty used to breaking down doors by now. Let's go, Edgy. Slam! Slam! Maya! From the looks of this room, I would say this is On Guard's private lounge. Look at this, right? An antenna for sending and receiving radio signals and VCR? Check inside the desk! The deck, rather, not the desk, but the deck. If there's a tape, it would be an important piece of evidence, probably. If we're lucky, it'll have the moment the crime was committed recorded on it. I'm sorry, but the tape deck is empty. There's no tape to be found. No! But there's no mistake that someone used this to record something. It looks like someone took the tape we're looking for and escaped with it. That's kind of suspicious. I will examine. On Guard's computer. Maya, why couldn't have used the get the help? Because she does not know computer. Mr. Nick, where's the power switch? Oh, I get it. So that's what happened. She couldn't find the power switch because she's stupid. Look at this thing. This is kind of important. It's a VCR and antenna. The footage that the spy camera took at the scene of the crime was beamed here and recorded on a tape. If only we had that tape, it would have been really helpful. You don't say. Look at the telly. That's a huge telly and big speakers. I'm sure if Maya saw this, she'd say, I would die a happy samurai fan if I could see the Nickel Samurai on a TV like this. Yeah, that's what she'd say because it's what she said, and that makes me sad because that means that Phoenix Wright knows Maya so well, and that makes me so sad because maybe Maya's in danger, and I don't want Maya to be in danger. I want her to be safe and happy with Nick. That's what she'd say. I can't believe I just made a joke about Maya. All things considered, that's also what she said. Dude, they better kiss by the end of this. I'm just saying. Let's see. What else do I got? The cat door. No. We're not done here. The cat door. There's a little door for Shoo. I'm sure Maya used this door to shove this out there. Maybe. I'm sure it was her. Unless it wasn't, I don't know. Every time you give me some piece of evidence, it's always the most crucial piece. This time too, I'm sure. That is honestly so true. Every time we get a new piece of evidence, that becomes the most important piece easy. I can't read all the labels, but this is a very large collection of videotapes. Looks like On Guard taped all this on his own. There's a nice couch. What a spacious sofa. I bet 10 pearls would fit on here. It's a weird metric to go off of. I don't think 10 of me would fit, Mr. Nick. I don't know why you would even think that. It's kind of weird, but okay. It's a very small table. I bet 5 pearls would fit on here. I bet we could barely squeeze 3 pearls on here. In fact,
but I wouldn't sit on a table, Mr. Nick.
I was close enough, wasn't I? Can we move again? I want to... The wine... Maya! 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 Hello? Are you in one of these barrels? Is one of these barrels filled with, like, acid and you're dissolved into Maya bones and guts? We've searched all over, but it looks like he got away. I'm sorry. It looks like he slipped out of our grasp this time. And now we've lost our only lead. Don't give up yet. That little girl is looking to you to be her pillar. It's okay. It's fine. She's totally not a vat of acid right now. Yeah, you're right. We're close, I can tell. We've already set up checkpoints along every route leading from this district. Leave the rest to me. I mean us, maybe, but you know. Maya, ... It's not you, is it? You're not in here? Wow, it smells like Maya in this barrel. I've never seen so many bottles in one place. Well, I guess when you're a star, you have so much money you can buy anything you want. Okay, the barrels are empty. This is a promising sign. Look at the photo again. This looks like a picture of Miss Impax, kinda, because it is a picture of Miss Impax. With love, Celeste. I bet the suicide note's in there, dude. I bet it is. Miss Impax, you mean? Yeah, the one that we were talking about.
Why would a picture of Miss Impax be here in Mr. Rongard's mansion?
And why does it say with love? Huh? This might be a clue. Celeste's photo added. Found at Onguard's mansion with love, Celeste is written.
Oh!
What?
Please let me see that.
Okay, I guess.
On the back, there's something written on the back.
Maya. It's Mystic Maya? She left us a message? What? What do you mean? Hello?
I thought you'd come. I knew you would. Now listen up. You better get on guard. A guilty sentence, okay? If you get that creepy slime bag and not guilty, I'll never forgive you ever. I'm fine, so you don't need to worry. There's so much I want to write, but I don't think I have a lot of time left. Pearly, you're there too, right? Probably, maybe, I don't know. Make sure you help Nick, okay? Someone's gotta watch out for the helpless lunk.
Is she gonna die too? That will make me sad. But as long as I got Pearl, who has been proven to be the stronger psychic, it's all good. I don't really care. Goodbye.
No! Mystic Maya, no!
Right? Be a pillar! What's wrong? Why the blank stare? Oh, it's nothing. We've searched the house, and this is the last room. It looks like he eluded us. Edgeworth. Yeah? As far as clues go, I think this is about all I'm going to get. Unless maybe I'm wrong. Of course, I don't know. But I'm still short one last thing. And what is that? You, bitch! I still have the locks! Yes, I do. And I did the first thing. Miss Andrews' psych lock. If I could just find out what secret she's holding. Well, it probably has something to do with Celeste's photo, because I got the first part correct with the, what was it? It was the profile, and then I probably have to show you the photo found at Onguard's mansion with Love Celeste is written on it. If I had to guess, I would probably have to do that. Then I think I stand a chance in court tomorrow to blow this case wide open and expose the truth. I think I know what you're thinking. I'll contact the detention center. Thank you, Edgeworth. I love you, kiss. Well, let's go, Pearls. Picks you up by the pretzel. It's time to open that last lock. She sobbed the entire way to the precinct. Good evening, Mr. Wright. What's wrong? You look ill. Yeah, Miss Andrews, cut the shit. I have come to remove your psych lock. I know I might sound like an insane person when I say this, but it's true. What? I don't know what that is. I want to know, and you will tell me your secret! Fine, go ahead. Try to break me if you... With pleasure, ma'am. I mean, yeah, I'll present this, the Magatama. I already know the first answer. Here we go. Let's do it. Here it comes. Why frame him? Can you please tell me why you framed Mr. Rongard for the murder? No, that's not it, because revenge.
there is something or someone that you want to do the thing about, and it's this, and then I'm going to have to present the evidence that I just got because, like, it could not possibly be more in your face about what to do. Miss Impact's thing, Celeste was sus. Yeah, I found the body, something like that. Can you explain to me this relation between Celeste and Matt? But what if it's figurine? There is literally a bomb inside of this, okay? And it's gonna blow up at the most inopportune time. But I already said that I would... It's all about Celeste. All you care about is this Celeste woman. So I gotta keep going. Take that! Take it! Take it! This is a photo of Miss Impact's, correct? She looks younger than when she passed away. Oh, with love, Celeste. This is Miss Impact's handwriting, isn't it? Not like I have any frame of reference. I've never seen her write anything in my life. Where did you find this? No, that's all right. It was a rhetorical question. Yeah, it is. I found this at Matt On Guard's mansion. Okay. And after all this time, my last remaining secret has been revealed by Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Oh, my psych lock is broken. We got you, lady. I'm full health for the first time, and honestly, I don't remember how long. Why frame him? Celeste, she was supposed to get married to Juan. Yeah, but I heard that it didn't work out. And then you fucked him? Isn't that kind of weird? Because Mr. Corrida didn't want to get married to her anymore. Yeah, pretty much. Because of Matt. What do you mean because of Matt? I think I can see where this is going, as awkward as it might be. And it is kind of awkward, oh no. Celeste, she was Matt's manager for a long time. She was the happiest woman in the world at that time. Oh no. I was working part-time back then, and I often saw the two of them together. So that's why, With Love, Celeste is written on the frame of that picture? They were a couple, weren't they? It wasn't anything as splendid as that. Celeste was being used. Oh no, that's not good. Toyed with until she was thrown away. That's sad. I'm 8 years old, so I don't really have a good concept of what you're talking about, but it does sound sad. Matt's entire image is built around how nice and wonderful of a man he is. As someone who's friends with a lot of YouTubers, I can't possibly know what she's talking about right here. A scandal would have destroyed that. Which is why Celeste, in her kindness, moved over to Worldwide Studios. And that is where she met Juan. She seemed really happy with him, even happier than when she was with Matt. Celeste and Juan were such a good match that they were even planning to get married. And then, that's when the tragedy struck. On the night Juan called their marriage off, Celeste, she killed herself. There it is. And that's why I framed Matt. It was revenge for Celeste and for myself. This is such a lust for revenge, and I don't even gotta ask who, because it's Andrews. Revenge. Tell me all about that. My YouTuber is nice, right? Look, the YouTuber that you like is nice. Don't worry about it, okay? It was all just like, I'm hyperbolically speaking, of course. I'm sure even you can guess why Juan called the wedding off, right? Matt confessed to Juan about his relationship with Celeste. Okay, so that's what happened? I'm 8 years old. I don't really understand what's going on. Then why did Mr. Corrida have to call off the wedding? I don't get it at all because I'm 8. It was probably because of his worthless male pride. It was because of his toxic masculinity? That is sad. It's killed millions. Juan and Matt were always fierce rivals. Okay, actually. Matt waited for the wedding announcement and then unleashed the truth on Juan. He was aiming for when it would hurt Juan the most. Poor Miss Impacts. Yeah, no kidding. She died. That wasn't the end of it, though. That day, I'm almost certain that Celeste left a suicide note behind, and in that note, she left a detailed account of Matt's various misdeeds, and so she would never again be hurt by Matt, she chose to die. That is extraordinarily sad. I'm sorry that happened. Then when Juan discovered her body, he hid her note. But why would he do it? It's simple. Juan realized that note was a powerful weapon against Matt, and it would be especially damaging to his refreshing like a spring breeze image. What has he done to be refreshing like a spring breeze? He's kind of just been an idiot, and then he has just been evil. None of that has been refreshing like a spring breeze necessarily. In any case, ... With his pride hurt, Juan swat revenge. He swatted him. Revenge. There's that word again. I hear it. Juan wanted to publicly disclose the contents of that suicide note. At the time, would cause Matt the most damage, of course. Yeah. After he won the thing. And that was after he won the thing at the press conference that he said that he would do, but then everyone would have heard his voice and said, wait a minute, you don't sound like Mr. Andrews at all. Who are you? You kind of sound like that Jammin' Ninja guy who is also extremely popular. Can you take off your mask real quick, please? I know all about it because I heard it all from Juan. It was so I could find out about all this that I drew close to Juan to begin with. They're quite a pair of hideous monsters, aren't they? Yeah, and you're right there with them, sister. Even Celeste's death was something for them to use in their game. That night when I found Juan's body, it was only natural that I thought the murderer was Matt, and also I was thirsty for tomato juice. Those two were always spying on one another after all. As for me, I was frantically pouring tomato juice, searching for Celeste's suicide note. I wanted to destroy it before it ever went public. I was going to burn it. I had even brought a lighter. Cool. But I could not find the suicide note, and that's when revenge crossed my mind. Yes, I was going to bring them to my own kind of cruel revenge. Because I am justice. Nobody else but me. Celeste was killed by those two monsters. And yeah, I guess so, sure. So when I stabbed Juan's body with that knife, I didn't feel a single shred of guilt. And that's all I have to say. I'll see you in court tomorrow. Goodbye. I'm sleepy now. It's like 11 p.m. It's really late. Well, Mr. Wright, even knowing all this, are you still going to help that man? Gee. Well, if it saves my Maya, then yes. I am a lawyer. I see. What a foul profession. Thank you very much for your time for taking with me. It was no big deal. I couldn't sleep anyway. I can't sleep either. Not with my situation, or with what I know. To be continued. Is it time? Is it finally time? Have we reached that point of the broadcast? Where it is time to stop playing a video game because is it time for the trial? Oh my god, no way. Oh my god, no way. If it says we're in the court lobby. Oh! How did I get into this mess? I kind of want to Alt F4 right now so I don't get spoiled from all this. That's far enough. You can't run forever. Mr. Phoenix Wright. Again? Yo, this is kind of reminiscent of that one time. What have I done? I cannot allow you to go on like this. Huh? But I'm just a simple defense attorney. Emphasis on silence! You are no longer worthy of your title. I kill you with a hammer. Oh my god, and then it happens. Who could have seen that coming? Someone who has seen this cutscene before? I've had this dream before, someplace, some time ago. Phoenix Wright is dead. Phoenix Wright is no longer alive, and that's the end of the stream. Guys, I'm going to stop playing the video game right now. That was my unplugging the USB controller, not you. Don't worry about that.
thank you all very much for coming. This was a great time, okay? I am going to play the finale. I would like to do the entire final trial to this game because, again, I spoil myself. I know that the trial that I'm about to do, that's the end of the game, okay? Like, I already know. It's already been spoiled. It's fine. I want to do that preferably in one day, but man, oh man, it's good. It might take me a while. It might take me like, remember if any of you were here for like Danganronpa V3, you know how some of those trials took me like 7 hours? Yeah, it might be kind of like that, but I don't know. we might have to go real late. I am unsure. I'm not sure if I'm going to be streaming tomorrow, but I will. If I do not play the finale of this game tomorrow, then I will definitely play the finale of this game the day after tomorrow, okay? How's that sound? That sounds good to all of us? Okay? Yeah, just follow me on Twitter, follow me on Twitch, do whatever you gotta do. Join my public Discord community server, do all that good stuff, and I am going to stop the broadcast now. Thank you all very much for watching. I had a great time, and I promise you, I'm trying to promise you that I will not get as tilted for this trial as I was at the latter part of the last trial, okay? That's my tried promise to you. I might get pretty pissed off, but we'll try. We'll see what's going on, okay? I'm going to see you all later now. I'm stopping the stream. Goodbye. Goodbye, and thank you for watching, and see you for the finale. The next stream will be the finale, maybe, unless I decide it's not. I don't know. Okay, bye. 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 Goodbye. Bye now. Goodbye. It was nice knowing you. Goodbye. I'm going to stop the stream now. Goodbye. I'm going to click the stop stream button on OBS. Goodbye. Okay, I'm clicking it right now. It's happening right now. The stream